With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to go, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy, can't to see it powers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife, while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, the 26th of June 2024. Do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and hope you're enjoying your week so far. I'm just fucking hoping that Bingo is not going to be painful today as it was yesterday, because Bingo, Phil ruined Bingo with his fucking attempt at manufacturing fucking drama bait, and you might be interested to see what happened with Phil and whether he got great views on his podcast for talking about the fucking Dr. Disrespect drama. Well, he didn't even get 1,000 views. I was expecting more views, and he didn't even get 1,000 views after 16 hours. So fucking get fucked, Phil. You know, there you go. You tried your best to manufacture drama, and just, well, it was your most popular video that you uploaded yesterday. It still fell massively flat. Also, I wonder why Stardew Valley is perfectly acceptable to get barely any views on demand. Remember when Phil fucking has streams before and it's like, if the on-demand views aren't doing well whatsoever, Phil might consider fucking dropping that shit altogether. Stardew Valley is an exception, but I guess it's because he gets fucking over $100 every time he plays Stardew Valley. Actually, yeah, Phil had a good day yesterday, by the way, in case you're wondering. There was no overtime required. It was immediately quick clockouts, because the day stream got over $100 with Elden Ring, and the night stream got over $100 thanks to Stardew Valley. So yeah, Phil was very quick to just fucking clock out, bang on time, barely an outro, but he had his money, he ran with his fucking money, he spent the money, and now he's returned today, having spent all the money, and now, guys, you'll never guess what, he needs your money. Because tomorrow's his day off, remember, so there you fucking go. Big ups, by the way, to Barrett Wells. Barrett Wells has shared some wonderful news on his Twitter before, you know what I mean? So yeah, he'll be busy, you know, experiencing the joys of that, you know what I mean? But I just thought I'd share with you guys as well, in case you haven't seen his Twitter. Congratulations to Barrett Wells and his good lady as well, you know what I mean? And yeah, and obviously welcome to the world, wee baby. So there we go. Yeah, well, big ups to Barrett Wells for that positivity, you know what I mean? That meaningful positivity that has been brought into the world. There we go. Barrett's a good friend of the bingo and all that jazz, you know what I mean? So it's great to see some good news, you know. In a world which is too often full of bad news too many times, it's good to see some good news now and again. So yeah, big ups to Barrett. What else was going to go by? Oh yeah, Phil is so yeah, Phil's in his chat right now. He's talking about Bison, blah 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 blah. Who fucking cares? So yeah, Phil didn't get the views he wanted for his clickbaity drama, however. I'm assuming he's going to stick to the normal cast script today and just talk about himself and his own content and all that. Here's footage of Justin Wong ending his one stream and getting to master.
Ooh. He said, yeah! Ha ha ha.
Be gone.
Yeah! Bro, Bison is kind of OD. I do want to try modern Bison, see how he goes, see how he feels.
So Justin Wong, in his first stream of playing with Bison, gets to master within like 2 hours. You know, but Justin Wong is a very good Street Fighter player, wherever he has been for many like years now, and yeah, it's like as well. But here's the thing though, he can dedicate. Not only is Justin Wong, you know, a good Street Fighter player, he also gets to fucking do things like, I don't know, have a family and raise a family and spend quality family time together, go around the fucking world and all that jazz. You know, it's like he's got his own fucking VOD channel as well. Not sure. This is like one of can. Yeah, he's a busy boy. Yeah, but at the same time though, you know, he's a busy boy. He can fucking make time to you know, enjoy Street Fighter and be one of the top players in the game. I don't know how he is in terms of ranking, in terms of like overall placements in the world, but he is clearly extremely good at the fucking game, where it takes him like one stream usually just to fucking get to the master. So Phil has no, in my opinion, Phil has no excuses. You know what I mean? Nah, it's like, yeah, nah. You're a former pro Street Fighting player yourself, Phil, and if you're as good as you think you claim to be, then really you should be able to get to master in one stream as well with Bison, as you fucking claimed you could do. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Vietnamese comrade in Phil's chat, I got no fucking idea. Who wants to see Phil get all fucking toxic in Elden Ring? I'm going to play this at like fucking 1.5 speed, by the way. This is a video Memology made. It's got over 30,000 views in 18 hours. Memology is killing it as per usual. DSP gets called Scrub as the entire chat turns on him after cheesing Rellana in Elden Ring DLC. So yeah. Phil managed to get through 2 bosses and he cheesed the crap out of the whole situation, and the chat weren't best pleased with his cheesy tactics.
I just watched your pre-stream. Are you saying to separate an artist from their bad behavior and watch Dr. Disrespect even though he cheats on his wife and is a No, watch the entire thing and you'll see what I was saying there. I was saying there are some people who do that. Like, for example, you know, a lot of people don't like Woody Allen. A lot of people don't like Roman Polanski. They say they've done heinous things, yet they're well-known, well-respected filmmakers as well. We saw Will Smith literally slap someone, a public assault on live TV. Millions of people saw it live, yet nothing was done about it whatsoever. He could just, it was a crime committed publicly on TV. He got away with it, right?
I'm not exaggerating. I'm not making this up.
So, if you already knew that someone like that, that's heinous behavior, right? And then you continue to support it. I mean, we already knew Dr. Disrespect had done other awful things. So why then would this next thing be the next thing to turn it on for you? You know what I'm saying? So no, I didn't say that at all, nor am I defending him whatsoever. Watch the whole podcast for the full story on it.
So Phil's logic is very broken and flawed, and I'm going to tell you why right here. Phil has a history of racism. In fact, Phil has a history of actually embracing those racist moments. Phil used to fucking have, back in the fucking day, video compilations of his top racist moments. He would compile videos and ask his audience to submit their own favourite racist moments that he has fucking made. From his gameplay videos, not shitting from his fucking VODs as well, whatever, you know, not crap, you know. Phil used to embrace him being racist. So, if Phil is saying that Dr. Disrespect has a history of not being able to change in terms of who they are, in terms of, like, you know, them being unfaithful or however, for example, using Phil's own logic against him. Phil also has a history of racism, which means that he's always going to be racist. But I'm using Phil's logic here when he's applying it to Dr. Disrespect. When you use that same logic on Phil, he is still going to be a racist no matter what. That's the logic Phil is using here. It's apparently impossible for somebody to, like, change or redeem themselves or whatever. At least, you know, if Phil's talking about Dr. Disrespect, it's impossible for him to fucking change in any way or whatever, and they're always going to be fucking unfaithful, apparently. And then, so Phil's logic there, Phil's always going to be racist.
Nope. It's only when the fight starts? Oh, great. Alright, well, that'll be interesting, trying to summon him when the fight's already going on. This is a huge arena. Ah. Oh, you're big. He's got red eyes. He's missing arms. Holy shit, he has no arms. How am I supposed to do a summon right now, Zach? I don't know. Look, there's no summon symbol. You see a summon symbol? There's no summon.
Curse you, Bale! Made flesh.
He has no leg either. He has no leg. Oh shit, he's doing dragon shit.
Drop of my being!
What is that on his head? There's something on his neck. Dude, it's Placidusax's head! Dude, Placidus Axe's severed heads are on this guy's back. Oh my god! What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit, that's cool. Holy shit. Oh, I'm dead. I can't see anything. Did you see that? Look, there they are. Placidus, there's 1, 2. Placidus Axe's severed heads are on his fucking neck. So basically, he has no arms. He has a missing leg. He's completely fucked up from the Placidus Axe fight. And he has his fucking head stuck to his neck. God damn, dude. That's cool as hell.
Curse you, Bale!
I tried to roll. I swear I did.
I hereby, and I will riddle with all.
I didn't do that one. I don't know. Sometimes I'm pressing it. It's counting it as 2 or 3 inputs, which is really weird.
With every last drop of my being.
It's reading as 2 or 3 inputs. What is this guy doing? I don't think he's doing anything. I think he literally just screams and does nothing. Because fucking the dragon's on me, not on him. Doesn't give a fuck. It's completely ignoring him. I don't know how to do this. I can't see anything. I can't move. I'm stuck. Look, I have to do this. I can't move at all. I can't move. Again, I'm trying to get this stuff. Well, he can fly. I can't do that. I really want to do this. What did he do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. He's breathing under him. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. I have no healing. We're not doing it this way. He literally breathed under himself like 10 times. Wow. Where'd Igor? I think Igor died. I think Igor died in the second phase is what happened. You guys are right, though. You guys are absolutely right. That is easier than the other dragon. I'll definitely get it done. It's way easier. Plato says easy to stagger the boss charged R2s. Yeah, the problem is you can see when he falls, you just get stuck. You can't, unless you're at the face, you literally can't get to his head. You get stuck under his body or in spots. So all you can do is just stand there and wail on him, right? I can't do it. Look. Wait, oh, it was glitched. It wasn't working at first. I tried to roll. It's so annoying. Tried to roll. It's too delayed. I can't dodge anything because, again, it's so delayed. And the boss is fast when he does his moves. Like, do you need to know?
And blah, 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 blah. I'm going to skip ahead, I think, to the second boss, because the second boss is really where the chat gets super salty. If Phil does eventually beat this boss, you'll be surprised to hear. You know, well, not surprised, whatever. You know, there's also more of a boss fight or whatever. It's just more the same. Phil complaining, whatever, and Phil whining, and Phil bitching and whatever, moaning. The second one is where the salt really flows.
Come on. Rellana, Twin Moon Knight. He's gonna be using the swords. Okay. Wow, she's good. Holy moly, she's fast. Insane range. She has 100% poise. I haven't even gotten close to stunning her. He doesn't stagger at all, and he hits. There's phase 2, by the way. Okay. I can see when she does the double swing. If I jump, sometimes it goes over the double swing. I feel like I can definitely tank this out, but I need to know her magic attacks to dodge them. I didn't get it out. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't get the flask. He was doing it. He got interrupted. All I needed was the flask to have infinite stamina and the free hit. I was going to wail on her and try to finish the fight fast. I feel like I can't. My problem is my stamina right now. God. Close though, I'm getting there. I'm accidentally getting a second swing. When I do the slam, sometimes you notice he's doing a follow-up swing on the ground. I'm not doing that. So I'm jumping and trying to slam, and it's reading it as a double input for some reason. Maybe it's reading the button input and then a release as a double input, like...
Jesus, it's showing the controller. I'm so glad I got to the controller. Up to the fucking, you know, webcam. So we can fucking see, is Phil live yet? No, he's not live yet. But thank goodness that Phil up to the controller. Just so we can see him fucking like, hey, I'm pressing the button, guys. Look at me press this button.
Oh, you can only press it once. If you press it twice, it literally gives you the follow-up. I don't want that follow-up. Okay, okay.
So stop button mashing, you dumb son of a bitch.
So I have to basically only press it once ever, or you get the second hit by accident. Okay, because that was a problem. I didn't want those second hits. I was literally just going for the slams. 100% scrub. No skill whatsoever.
And I think, by the way, you're gonna love the reason why Phil does this. You're gonna love his reason why Phil does this sometimes. He blames a certain game and a certain habit for him pressing the button multiple times.
No, I'm not panic double tapping. I purposefully double tap in every game because in Street Fighter, double tapping is a good strategy. I'm sorry I don't believe you. I'm sorry I totally don't believe you.
That's right. It is Street Fighter's fault that he presses the button multiple times. Because it's a good strategy in Street Fighter to, double tap the button. So that apparently carries over to Elden Ring. Who would have known?
For some reason, the slams aren't tracking now. You notice that? They were tracking earlier, now they're not. See? They're not tracking anymore. They were tracking before. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, you have to hold the direction. You have to hold in her direction, and then the slam traps her.
That's actually a great point, does Optimus. He doesn't play Street Fighter with a controller, so that doesn't make sense. Phil's excuse makes no sense because he doesn't play with a controller. He plays with a joystick thing, a fighting game joystick. See, it's a very strange excuse from Phil, but that's the excuse he came up with anyway.
Okay. Alright.
So, this is a part where the cheese comes in and smug mode gets activated, I think.
Chicken track.
Jump R2 out the arse.
2 moons! Ow! Whoa! Bouncy balls! Great. I did not mean to do that. I fucked up. I fucked up. I rolled when I wanted to jump and it screwed me up at the end of the fight.
I guess it wasn't.
She's the queen of the bouncy balls. She goes a bouncy bouncy, bounces you off the floor.
Still
Shut the
annoying
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Can you please go in? My buff is expiring. Stop fucking posing like an asshole. Oh, hits me 3 times that time. He's never done that before.
And he gets his arse kicked again. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's live. He's live. I have you on his fucking hell. He's buttered at the fucking Street Fighter t-shirt. No crispy t-shirt today. No crispy t-shirt on show. It's just Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? Let's just I'll put it on there. I'll pause it there. I will make sure we got some speed up just build up as well. We'll go 1.5. Well, 1.5 seems a bit much for now. 1.25. But we'll wait. We'll watch the rest of this video. There's only 4 minutes to go. I've seen Phil play Elden Ring. But Jesus Christ, man. Oh, fuck, man. The old fucking dusty ass gamer t-shirts are back out.
I did get the accidental ground swing again. I must have pressed the slam twice in the air, which got me, instead of the knockdown punish, which I wanted, or not the knockdown, the crumple punish, the visceral. Instead, I got another follow-up on the ground, which I did not want. I'm so used to double tapping in video games, especially Street Fighter, that it just carries over to everything else, and it's making me have these extra inputs I don't want. It's not true. No one believes you. You're an idiot, and it doesn't work.
Smug mode coming up. Jump onto, jump onto, jump
Got her.
onto.
She's supposed to be hard or something? Or she's supposed to be a difficult boss or something? I saw so many people online saying it took them ages. Some people said she's harder than Melania. No, that's an easy boss. That's actually the easiest boss in the game so far. I'm not even kidding you. That was absolutely the easiest boss I fought so far. Why is that so difficult exactly? What were you guys waiting for? What are you doing that you're losing to that boss exactly? Remembrance of the Twin Moon Knight. I don't get it. People were so afraid of her.
Yeah, those messages are fucking going a bit fast. My bad. Let me slow down the video so you guys can read those messages at an easier speed. Let's go to normal speed so you guys can read those chat messages as they're happening.
What were you guys waiting for? What are you doing that you're losing to that boss exactly? Remembrance of the Twin Moon Knight. I don't get it. People were so afraid of her, and no, not really. All you gotta do when you have a problem in life, what you do, let's say there's a nail sticking out of the wall. What do? You take a fucking hammer and you smash the fucking nail. You jump and you smash. And then when they try to keep going forward, you jump and you fucking smash them again. That's how you defeat things. That was what? Like 5 tries? That was not even 15 minutes. Well, as you guys can certainly see, for me, things are different. For certain people, things are hard. For me, those things are easy. And for those of you who things are easy, they're always hard for me. So it's just par for the course, right? I'm too OP for this game, I guess. Apparently. I smashed the fuck out of her. Like, she wasn't nearly as hard as bosses I fought in FromSoft games before. Again, I could see maybe, because here's the thing. She's a tank, right? She's a complete tank. So you have to just be dealing damage and not be taking damage. Unless you're a tank. Then you out-tank her.
Hey, what time is it? It's time for you to shut the fuck up. Stop gabbing.
Daily Gamer just did a super chat, says, bro spent a whole week farming fragments to be OP. Did you see my level? Take a look. I'm only level 6, dude, out of 20. I didn't farm shit. Wanna know what I did? I explored. I went south. I checked out the south of the map. I got a few levels. I got maybe two, you know, I was 4 before. I was 4 when I was here. So I only got 2 extra levels after exploring south. No, I made a build that's incredibly good. That weapon is crazy good. And I fucking smashed her. That's what I did. There's no excuses here. Yeah, that build is good. I found a good build for the DLC. Nothing wrong with saying that, right? Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Jesus, at the end of this. What was his level? What was his level when he showed off his stats?
Level? Take a look.
Where's the level?
I'm only level.
Because I'm seeing people in the chat say like level 160 plus. Like Devaris is saying level 160 plus. Did it say that anywhere on here, or do you need to go somewhere else to look at that? I don't know. It's just a bit confusing to me. But yeah, it's just Phil cheesing the Ever-11 bejesus bit the fucking boss and all that crap. Oh, that's his blessing. I see. That's his blessing. I see. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. That was Phil's Elden Ring gameplay. You know, he went back to Jump R2, and lo and behold, the overpowered weapon with Jump R2 is still super effective. But hell, guys, can I get a bingo number for today's bingo card? First number in chat I see will be what I use for today's bingo card. Oh fuck no, Kim the Spud was first technically, but 6 million is too big a number. It won't work. It would. I think it would break the bingo card because it's too big a number to search. The next number in chat was Morgana with 2077. So I'm sorry, Kim the Spud. It is an interesting number. 6 million is indeed an interesting number, but it's too big to randomise for searching bingo cards because it would actually break the program. No lie. It struggles with 1 million. When it comes to 1 million on its own, it struggles to fucking get, to generate that. So times that by 6, nah, it's going to struggle. We're going to use Morgana's number instead. Yeah, I hope you're okay with that. Thank you very much indeed for Morgana. Let me just type in 2077 here, and then let me hit enter. This is the bingo card we have for today's shenanigans. We need Phil to say essentially him giving somebody a good old-fashioned leaning ban, him saying you see, him saying there you go, and him laughing. The second row is Phil saying addition, him having some dead air, and a good time to celebrate Phil's dead air by, enjoying the dead air emoji that we have added to the bingo, the chat. Yeah, the members can get a new emoji, because of yesterday's kindness and generosity with all the memberships, we managed to add a new emoji. Tacozilla made the dead air emoji, so there we go. I think it looks fucking great, so there you go. Him to say wow, support, and hilarious. The third row is Phil saying obviously, him saying Twitter or X, him snorting, him saying excited, and react. The fourth row is Phil saying time, him demonstrating hand graphs. You might ask yourself, what are hand graphs? Hand graphs is when Phil is demonstrating something either going up or down in numerical value using his hands. Then him to say comment, behind the scenes, and him giving a good old player hands towards the camera. The fifth and final row is Phil pausing his OBS, him saying help, honest, fuck, and finally community. So that's a bingo card we have for today's shenanigans. Thank you once again to Morgana for helping us pick the card. If it wins, it's all thanks to me. If it fails, it is all your fucking fault. Now, of course, the aim of the game, as you guys may know, is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $260. So So yeah, a win today would bring us up to 285 buckaroos, which would be very good indeed, of course. At the end of the month of June, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund, because the other half goes to charity. So yeah, if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund when we have that marble race to determine who wins, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't done that yet, then do it for the end of the month, so you have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund. So don't say you've not been fucking warned, because I remind everyone, every single bingo I remind people to fucking do it. So there you go. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on a bingo card. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil says boss 10 times before he starts recording for his gameplay, that too gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbled animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one of the ways we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions, as well as him saying boss a whole bunch of times. And because Phil played Elden Ring today, I'm expecting a good plethora of bosses today, and so hopefully we'll not be let down by Phil in that regard. I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to do, I believe, is just for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ!
And on that note, bedtime bingo.
Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, which means it's my final consecutive streaming day of the week. But it also means that it is time for the return of a certain dictator. Oh, yes.
He just point to himself and call himself a dictator. Phil puts a dick in dictator. Aye, Phil, we know you're a dictator when you're in a little community. I am Pig Kyle. Phil calling himself a dictator. I know he's pointing to Bison on his t-shirt, but still, it's funny just to think he's pointing to himself. I am dictator.
Time for the return of a certain dictator. Oh, yes. On today's show, we have a lot to discuss, including a big follow-up to yesterday's big story about Dr. Disrespect, where I need to correct myself because I was wrong about something.
Oh, what a fucking surprise. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm going to fucking just pretend to be shocked right over here. Don't mind me. I'm just going to pretend to be absolutely fucking shocked for a second here. Ah, for God's sake.
I just don't think it's going to help the situation any. Plus, some other gaming news and the like, and then, of course, we're going to jump into the premiere of M. Bison Street Fighter 6. All this and more on today's show.
Well, this is just... I'm going 1.5. I'm anticipating fucking pain and suffering for us all. So yeah, I'm going 1.5 right from the fucking get-go.
Good morning and welcome. It is Wednesday, the 26th of June, 2024. Of course, I'm DSP. As you can see, I am ready for today's Street Fighter Marathon stream, just like we did a month ago with the release of Akuma. Today is all about M. Bison. The difference being, now I have a much better setup with no input delay whatsoever and better capture quality as well. So perhaps I can do with Bison what I could not do with Akuma. Or maybe not. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, but I've seen some of the M. Bison gameplay. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if he's nearly as good as Akuma. I think that Akuma is a character that they gave all these tools to succeed, and Bison seems like kind of an almost one-trick pony style character. Now, that's just from me watching some initial gameplay last night before I went to sleep, so I don't know. We'll find out today when I get my hands on him. But anyway, I'm definitely excited to check this out with all of you. All right. Today is also my final consecutive streaming day of the week, so that means tomorrow I am off. It has been a wild week. The premiere of the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I'm 15 hours into it. Started off feeling great, then kind of feeling not so great, and now I'm feeling great again about it. So I'm kind of like slow start, but feeling much.
It's funny how Phil's feelings of how he felt about the DLC correlate with the money he was given while playing said DLC. You know, it's almost like the money dictates how he feels about the game as time goes on.
Much better now as I continue through the DLC. In fact, we'll talk a little bit about how yesterday went, because yesterday was a really good stream of Elden Ring in my opinion. Super fun and great progress and just great gameplay all around. Yeah, Stardew Valley continued, and Stardew Valley went really well this week. Now we're around 10 hours into the playthrough, and I'm just loving it. You know, it really is a great game in my opinion. So, yeah.
But Phil, are you going to address the fucking elephant in the room? That Stardew Valley barely gets any views on your on-demand videos. I could have sworn Phil used to say it was a very important metric for him to make sure the videos are doing well on demand as well, and clearly they're not doing well at all. They barely got 100 views after like fucking 12 hours or 16 hours. It's like Phil in the past has used as an excuse to drop certain games? Why does Stardew Valley get a free pass despite the terrible on-demand performance?
Like, I have no complaints.
I mean, I know the answer, guys. I know if I can answer. You get what I'm saying, though.
To the playthrough, and I'm just loving it. You know, it really is a great game in my opinion. So, yeah, like I have no complaints. Everything is going well, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying everything that I've been putting out for you. Pretty good stuff. Okay, so what I think we should do is let's just quickly recap yesterday and let's quickly get through the schedule because I want to do this update story to the Dr. Disrespect deal because there is even more information that's come out that directly contradicts some of the things that I said on stream yesterday, and I want to correct myself where I make mistakes. Okay, but at the same time, I don't think that the new information really helps him, as you'll see when we get to it, okay? And then we have a few other various gaming news stories that are kind of interesting for today, so we'll have a well-balanced show, okay? All right. First off, yesterday's Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree stream, in my opinion, was the best one we've done so far, okay? Why? Well, number one, I wasn't fighting a bunch of rehashed repetitive stuff the entire stream. Although a lot of the stream was, I was fighting 2 drakes at once. Yes, if you can believe it. The day before, I said, man, Miyazaki has like a drake fetish at this point because he's got so many drakes in his game. And I don't mean the rapper, who's now embarrassed and completely destroyed by other rappers and basically has gone into obscurity and hiding. I mean the dragonkin creatures that are like mini dragons in the game, and they're all like little boss fights.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
There's so many of them in the game, it's ridiculous. And then there's actually, you have to fight 2 at once. And I did, and I took care of them. Because quite frankly, at this point, I could probably fight them with my eyes closed and my hands tied behind my back because they're all the fucking same, right? So I did that, and then there was another redone boss fight of the... I can't remember what the name of the dragon was the first time you fought him in Elden Ring, but it's basically the dragon type that you find a lot in Firmazula, the one that has like lightning abilities. I'm not talking about the boss, Placidus, I'm talking about the regular enemy that shows up like right near the beginning of Farmazula. The difference here is they put you in a boss fight against this guy in a cave full of water. So every time he does lightning, it does an insane giant area of effect attack that you have to jump over. If it hits you, it does incredible damage and stuns you and kills your horse. So it's like they made the fight like 10 times harder artificially, and it's stupid because you're like, I already killed this guy a bunch of times in the base game. Why did they make this fight so stupidly dumb? So there is a lot of reused content, but yesterday we had an epic boss fight. All right, Bale, the Dread, super awesome, probably in my opinion, best dragon fight ever in Elden Ring. And I mean it, like it's better than Placidus. It's just epic. This fight, the dragon looks amazing. He has tons of lore attached to previous things from Elden Ring that were amazing. And there's even a mission, like a story mission involved in it. So it's really, really cool. Let me put it that way. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen this boss fight yet. The video is live right now. Check it out. Super cool. Loved the boss fight. And probably one of my favorite things that I've ever done in FromSoft. Quite frankly, it was that cool. All right. Then I also did the entire Castle Ensis Legacy Dungeon, which ends with the boss fight against Rellana, who's actually the sister of Rennala. If you remember, Rennala was the queen who became the head of the magic guild in Liurnia, and she's the one you talk to respect. She's one of the big boss fights of Elden Ring. Her sister, okay, and her sister is a swordswoman. Well, apparently, this is... We're to a point where, like, I don't know, like, every time one of these games comes out now, everyone screams about something, and right now everyone was screaming that Rellana was, like, this insanely overpowered boss. Her early game, she's considered the second story boss of the DLC. She's way too difficult. Everyone complaining that she's way overpowered. Some people were actually saying, listen to this, that she was just as tough, if not tougher than Melania. Okay? Yeah, no. The deal is this. The boss can be tough for certain builds, but it's like that in every single Elden Ring game. Or every single FromSoft game, I should say. If you go in there with a certain build or a certain strategy, you might be successful or you might fail. I feel like if I went to that fight as a magic build, I would have been squished like a bug. But I also got squished like a bug with the first story boss. I also got squished like a bug with the freaking Ghost Flame Dragon. So the game was kind of telling me early on, hey, stupid, don't use magic build in this DLC, we nerfed it. So I changed my build, and now I'm whumping everything with a giant Anvil Great Hammer, and it's super fun, right? So, to be honest, I don't know what the actual difficulty was with this boss, besides the fact that she is a tank, meaning she doesn't stagger. You can't interrupt her attack. She has all uninterruptible attacks. The only way to actually stagger her is to hit her like 5 times the giant stagger building move, which is exactly what I did with my giant Great Hammer. That's how I beat her. But yeah, the way I see it, my build is going to be good for that kind of fight, and that's why I beat her in 6 tries. I actually timed it. I looked at it last night with 6 attempts. In fact, I almost had her on like the 1st or 2nd attempt, but I blew it. Like I made a mistake. And it only took about 15 minutes. So people were telling me, dude, this boss took me 3 to 6 hours to beat. It took me 15 minutes. Now we're on to the rest of the game. So what I think it is with me, all right, it's very simple. For things that are hard for everyone else, for some reason, they're easy for me. But things that are easy...
Phil, when you cheese something, it's going to be easy. It's as simple as that. I don't know, there's not something to hang your hat on, Phil. You didn't do something very impressive. Any boss fight, when you cheese, it's going to be fucking easy.
For everyone else, for some reason, are difficult for me, right? Right? Like, it's just like that. I don't know. Like, for example, in Street Fighter 6, everyone says that Cammy actually isn't that good anymore. Not a big deal, not a big threat. I seriously, she's probably my biggest problem in Street Fighter 6. I can't beat this character. I don't know why. I try everything, and I can't seem to stop Cammy. Like, she just kicks my ass every fucking time I play. You know, it's ridiculous. I had a few wins over Cammy the other night with Zangief, which were kind of cathartic almost. Like, oh, finally, I want to beat a few Cammys online. But yeah, that's what I mean. But everyone else like, oh, it's not a big deal, right? Yet, then I have these other matchups, and I kick ass in them, and like, how did you do that? That was like a crazy good matchup. You dominated this person who should have beaten your ass. It's like, I don't know, right? So it's kind of like the same thing again. In regards to Elden Ring, in regards to any game with difficulty or challenge, I'm opposite guy, right? I'm literally opposite guy. Everything is the opposite for me. So
Who fucking
Anyway, yesterday's
cares?
stream, because not only we had the Bale boss fight, but then we had the big Rellana boss fight. I feel like it was like the best Elden Ring stream so far. And the cool thing is now we're heading into the central and eastern continent and northern as well. And this is really cool looking areas that basically opens up the DLC. And I'm like, wow, I can't wait to explore. It looks like it's going to be fun when I come back on Friday. So yeah, looking forward to it for sure. Really enjoying myself.
Who fucking cares?
So that was Elden Ring yesterday. Stardew Valley was just chill as hell. Another 2 hours of Stardew Valley fun. It was the first day of summer, so I started growing brand new crops. Started earning new upgrades. Like I did my first fishing trip. I massively leveled up like fishing, mining, farming. Like everything went up. And at this point, I'm in the midst of right about to upgrade and build a kitchen. And the reason I really need the kitchen in Stardew Valley is because I need to make my own food, so I have a way to recover my stamina and health. Right now, I really don't have that. So once I get the kitchen, I can start making recipes, stock up on a ton of food. Then I can do extended trips into the mines or into like fishing trips, and then the game's just gonna get better. So chill, fun last night. Super engaged audience, big support. You know, I don't know what to say. Right now, no exaggeration, Stardew Valley are the most supported streams I do. I'm keeping it in the rotation about twice a week because I don't want to overdo it. You know, the whole idea is I'm a variety streamer. I don't want anyone to get the impression that now I'm going to do 10 Stardew Valley streams a week because people are engaged in supporting them. That's not me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do stuff because I want to do it because it's fun and I want to do variety. So Stardew Valley is working very well as a late night chill stream. I would argue it's on par with games such as the Bassmaster Fishing, Animal Crossing, and Minecraft. Like, it's just as good, if not, you know, fitting into that slot perfectly as the stream that breaks up the stretch. You know, playing Elden Ring and Street Fighter all week, having that stream to break that up and have a good chill interactive time with the audience, it's working very well. So it will continue this coming week. All right. So FYI, what is the schedule for the week? Today, literally, it's M Bison all day long. All right. Taking M Bison, first of all, into his tutorial so we learn the basics of how to play him. Then his combo trials to try some of those. Then training mode to learn some bread and butter stuff, you know, practice. Then right into online casual play, see how I do, and then to ranked. Now, I've watched some M Bison gameplay. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I think his weakness seems to be he doesn't have a perfect invincible reversal anti-air. Low Fierce Punch is great with him, but it doesn't seem to have any move that perfectly will get him out of a situation. Maybe I'm wrong. I did see EX Psycho Crusher is supposed to be his anti-air, but at the same time, it moves forward horizontally. It doesn't go up. So if someone's jumping on you and you do it, you'll get out of the corner, but you're going to be not hitting or open.
So this is not hand graphs in my opinion because he's not demonstrating something numerically, if that makes sense. He's trying to mimic the actions with his dumbass hands.
So I'm not exactly sure. I have to mess with him a bit to figure that out. Outside of that, he seems to have high combo ability, but it's all based on a mid game, meaning low medium kick, standing fierce punch, standing or low medium punch, all great starters to poke and also to cancel out of into combos. But it seems like that might be all he really has. He doesn't have fireball. I don't know how he's going to beat zoners. I have no clue how to get in on a zoner from what I can see. He does have the air fake outs. So he can look like he's going to do a head stomp and it's a cancel into the fade out punch. So maybe that's what you do to stop zoners like Dalsim. I don't know. I mean, really, I'm not going to know until I get hands on and I see the properties of his moves. Remember, in his tutorial, they explain the properties of all his moves and tell you what it's intended to be used as. So maybe that'll give me more of an idea. But what I'm seeing is, you know, you get one hit in, you drive rush, you get 2 or 3 hits in, you do a combo ender. And depending on if you want to burn meter, if you do the OD version of a combo ender, you can do like a second combo ender, or you could do a super. You have level 3 super combos off of like 3 different combo enders that he has, which is really good. Also, he has jumping medium punch juggles, which is great because in this game, during that juggle, you could do like EX moves and supers. In previous games, like in Super Turbo or Capcom versus SNK, his jumping medium punch is good. But in this, it's going to be superb. If you catch him with a double jumping medium punch and they're juggled in front of you, when you land, you just do an OD move that juggles, and now you get a free combo. You got level 3 super, you get a free level 3 super combo just for hitting him with a jumping medium punch. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So he has some advantages, but I don't feel like he's going to be dominant. Like Akuma has everything. He's got different fireballs that zone or chip or, you know, keep you away. He's got crazy mid-screen normals that are stuff and are safe and go into other safe things. He's got aerial dominance with air fireball and his flip kick and the punch down that's safe on block. He's got like every advantage you can think of. Throw mix-ups with everything. Bison, I think.
Well, how can you make an exciting game like Street Fighter 6 so fucking goddamn boring? Just shut the fuck up and let the gameplay do the talking for you. Get on with the fucking show.
He'll be good, but I'm not exactly sure he's going to be great. I think he may end up being like mid-tier from what I saw last night, people playing with him. But we'll see today. I still think I'm going to like him. I just don't know if he's going to be a staple character I pick or not. Maybe he will be. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up liking him a lot. The fact that his scissor kick is a motion now, so you can essentially do scissor kick at any time, is kind of neat. I just wish that scissor...
Did he just say essentially there in a very strange way? Well, let me slow this fucking idiot down. You know, after a few fucking streams of him screwing us over with a fucking valid bingo, you know, game, I want to fucking try and get a full house today, right before his robust, precious day off.
End up liking him a lot. The fact that his scissor kick is a motion now, so you can essentially do scissor kick.
Yeah, he said essentially in the back. He kind of butchered it a bit, but yeah.
Burger.
There you fucking go. Strong start to the card, in my opinion. You know, we're doing quite well so far. So hopefully we can keep ticking off things at a very fast pace. Because, I mean, fingers crossed. I mean, it'd be great to get a full house today, right before his day off.
At any time is kind of neat. I just wish that scissor kick went through fireballs, like EX version. But to my knowledge, it doesn't. So really, it's only going to be for combos and like range zoning, but it's not going to be for like anything. Like I would love to do scissor kick on reaction, but I think what people are saying is that EX or OD Psycho Crusher is what could possibly go through fireballs at full screen. It's like, yeah, that's a charge move. You can't do it on reaction unless you have a charge. So I guess
Just go on, mate, you boring cunt.
we'll see. Again, I gotta play with it. All right, but that's my initial impressions. I am excited to get my hands on him today and see how he plays. Okay, now, gonna say this up front. First of all, I'm so excited for Bison. I wore the M Bison t-shirt. I got him on my birthday.
cares?
And yes, I should say I bought the higher end edition of the season pass. That's
More money wasted. Although Phil said that all the support he got yesterday convinced him to get the fucking $20 fucking pass thing, you know, for the Bison stuff, you know.
$20 more, but I get all the outfits unlocked in all the colors. I'll also get 2 additional stages and a bunch of drive tickets to buy music with. M. Bison's song is fucking terrible in Street Fighter 6. It is
Oh no, it's a waste of $20 fucking dollars, I guess. The music is poor.
so bad. I was listening to it last night when I was watching matches. I was like, oh, it's like mind numbing.
How did you have time, Phil? I thought your fucking schedule was so fucking robust and jam-packed that you had no spare time available for such antics. Is that why you clocked out super fucking early? So instead of fucking going down to spend some more quality family time together, you thought I'm just gonna fucking cycle through my Street Fighter crap and fucking see what the music's like for fucking Bison? Yeah, boring dick.
Generically bad, and he always had iconic music in all the games, and they didn't even fucking try. The music of Street Fighter 6 by far is the worst thing about the game. You've got amazing visuals, great combat mechanics, a varied cast of great colorful characters, and the worst fucking Street Fighter soundtrack I've ever heard. I don't know why they thought that music is anything, but it's completely atrociously bad. It doesn't even sound anything like we would have for M. Bison. So I'm never using it. We're gonna go right ahead, and we're gonna assign all music to him right away. That's all his themes from all the different games before we even fucking use it.
Oh wow, that's super exciting. I'm sure the audience can't fucking wait for that exciting Street Fighter 6 gameplay of you scrolling through a fucking menu music for fucking 20 fucking minutes.
Today, because I can't stand to listen to that terrible fucking theme. It's so bad. But anyway.
Where the fuck's this idiot going? Oh, hold the fuck on, hold the fuck on.
Stand to listen to that terrible fucking theme.
Oh, I know where he's going. I know exactly where he's fucking going. Today is M. Bison Day. And Phil would really like the opportunity to wear the M. Bison hat for the release of M. Bison. So, hint, motherfuckers. Do you get the fucking hint? He would really like $100 as fast as possible so he can wear the super special M. Bison hat. Yeah, that's where he's fucking going.
It's so bad. But anyway.
That's what shows as well, like, his tiny ass t-shirt which barely fucking fits him anymore. You can fucking see the crack of his arse almost, you know, and it's like, fucking hell, man. Little fucking plaid pajama short bottoms or whatever. What the fuck, Phil? Just fine, go fetch your dumbass hat.
If ever there was a day to wear the M. Bison hat, it certainly would be today. So if we do hit the tips goal on either stream today, I will go ahead and wear the M. Bison hat, and I hope that there's an outfit that...
I mean, that was dead air, my bad. That was dead air, him fucking off, yeah, to the closet.
Burger.
Dead air for sure. There we go, got dead air fucking ticked off, hooray.
By the way, for the record, this is dark navy blue and red, so I hope that they have like a dark blue outfit for Bison that would match this. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll see. But the M. Bison hat will be worn if we get to that level today. We shall see what level of support we get. Hopefully we do hit it. That would be great.
Remember, Phil fucking... No, hold the fuck on. I need to find something because it's pertinent to the stream. And also pertinent to him playing Street Fighter. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second so I can, like, fetch this fucking clip. I think some of you guys might be guessing what I'm going to look for here, but give me a wee second here. Where was Piece of Pieces stream? Here it was. So, yeah, I found it, guys. I found it. Let's rewind by about like fucking 30 seconds or so. Oh, fuck me. Let's rewind. So, this is the last time Phil played Street Fighter. This is how he reacted to wearing things like a hat and glasses. And it's not a hat, it's a fucking headband, but Phil thought it was the easy option.
They fucking outplayed me all fucking night. They're so good. What a piece of shit.
Oh, he's below 1450 again.
What a fucking piece of shit night this has been. What a waste of my fucking time. Fuck this fucking stupid fucking headband. Fuck these fucking dumb fucking glasses. Now I'm gonna just fucking play and win because I had enough.
Okay. I mean, like, the thing is, he did drop a bunch of ranks, so he's gonna be playing lower ranked people, so
I mean, there's this correlation between you drop in rank and you play lower ranked people, and then you win some and you go back up a bit. Is this how it works?
These people suck shit. The fucking nonsense is so bad. It's so bad.
There's more.
Fuck this dumb fucking thing.
So,
Play dress up like a fucking 4-year-old.
that's really weird.
That is Sarah, it's Sarah playing dress up like a fucking 4-year-old. And here he is today in his podcast, wanting to play dress like a 4-year-old again, to wear his special pilot's hat. I mean, Bison hat. I mean, fucking Nazi hat, whatever you want to fucking call it. Yeah, Phil originally called that hat a pilot's hat, because it's a hat pilots would wear. And then people pointed out it was like a, well, actually, he originally called it a military hat, I think. And then people called it a Nazi hat. And then Phil said, no, it's a pilot hat. I think that's what it was. I think that's the lore of the hats. I feel like I think I'm close to being right there. Looks like that. It's something like that. Big ups to Piece of Peace, by the way, for the restreams again, for the Street Fighter stuff. I imagine he'll be back at some point. Maybe, he might do a night stream tonight if he's able to. Who knows? But Jesus Christ, yeah. Here he is, fucking trying to convince his audience, to get him to a hat goal during Street Fighter, when he's told his audience multiple times he doesn't want to fucking wear the stuff during Street Fighter. You just can't win him. You can't win.
We'll be warned if we get to that level today. We shall see what level of support we get. Hopefully we do hit it. That would be great. Okay. So yeah, that's all day long today. Okay. I'm off tomorrow. On Friday, we return to Elden Ring. It'll be Elden Ring on the day stream. It'll be Street Fighter on the night stream, Friday Night Fights. Saturday will be more Elden Ring paired with Stardew Valley. Sunday, of course, is React Day. So it'll be DSP versus the internet over on DSP Reacts. And then it'll be Retro React to Dark Souls 1, continuing on DSP Throwback. I think we'll have more hype for it this week because now I'm playing Elden Ring. And I'm actually doing it for the entire stream. While last week I only did it for like an hour. I'm actually doing it for the entire stream on Sunday night. Monday, Street Fighter 6 as the day stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Street Fighter 6 possibly as the daytime stream.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking fuck. Also, I'm not really actually searching for thumbnails right now because, Phil's off tomorrow, but this looks like an interesting face to make.
The day stream?
I don't know, is that a robust corner demon? Fucking eyes, the dead fucking eyes. What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? Jesus. Let me get a screenshot of this, fuck it. Why not? Why the fuck not? Calling our demons out in fucking full force again. Okay, go here, go here. His black t-shirt might ruin this, because it kind of blends in with that table behind him, so I have a feeling this is not going to go to plan when I try to remove the background because of his black t-shirt blending in with that little black tablecloth behind him. Oh, it should work perfectly. Would you look at that? That's a fantastic little crop out there. We go. Let me just throw us in the member Discord, and there we go. And Morgana found this face during today's show so far. I mean, it's an interesting face, but I just love how Morgana titled it as him and his dumb face. You could literally go to any frame on Phil's bingo, on Phil's show. Every face he makes is a dumb face, in my opinion. Some's a smug dumb face, some's a clueless dumb face, some's a snort-filled dumb face, or whatever. Every face of his is a dumb fucking face. There we fucking go. Cheers all for sending that. That's good stuff. Anyway, let's crack on with bingo, shall we? But we're doing well with the card. I'm quite happy with the card so far. Hopefully we can keep getting things ticked off. We have one free space as well because of boss being said 17 fucking times. We're 5 starts away from a free space as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Street Fighter 6 possibly as the daytime stream. Come Monday.
Who
I
fucking
almost never do
cares?
that. And I think what I want to do is start excuse me. I got tickle in my throat. Start alternating between Street Fighter 6 and Elden Ring as day streams. So I'll probably do Street Fighter 6 as a day stream, and then Monday night, it's up in the air, but I'm actually strongly debating starting a playthrough of the Riven remake. For those who don't know, it just came out on PC, and I checked, and apparently my PC specs on the mini PC are just good enough to run it, and I'm actually very interested in this game. I played Myst on PC many years ago, and we had it as late night chill streams, and it was super duper fun. Like, we had a great time with Myst, and people always ask me would I play Riven. And now they're re-releasing it as a more modern game with better graphics and everything on PC, and I think I might start it this week. I'm actually very interested in it. And that would be a good late night chill stream to alternate with other stuff because of the type of game it is, okay? So that's what I was thinking. Maybe Monday night we do Riven, and then Tuesday will be more Elden Ring and Stardew Valley, and then Wednesday we can leave it open. It could be Street Fighter, it could be Elden Ring, it could be Riven, it could be Stardew. We could do whatever we want on Wednesday and next week. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. Okay? That's in my head anyway. Like, that's, if anyone has any other ideas or opposition to that, please share with me. But that's, I heard that when I saw that Riven remake was coming out on the React show a couple weeks ago, I was interested. And then someone looked into it and were like, yeah, totally, it runs on your PC. You just make it for the requirements, but it would run on your mini PC. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Who fucking cares?
Goldfish, no, I've never played the parody of Mist called The Pissed. He says, it's funny, the Mist area turned into a tourist attraction. Everyone dumps their garbage. Wow. No, I've never heard of that. Okay. Anyway, by the way, contributions are coming in. Thank you so very much. As you know, I do shout those out near the end of the show. I do want to get through the topics, and we still have the Dr. Disrespect update, and then we have some gaming news, and then we'll get to shout outs. Okay? Okay. Oh, really? E says they have nerfed Yeef's standing medium kick with the M. Bison update. They restored it back to what it was before season 2. It was too good, apparently. Wow. Admittedly, standing medium kick was really, really good. Like, it was, you saw the other day, it was just kind of stuffing everything. I was like, damn, this thing just like stuffs everything. Good thing it doesn't combo. But yeah, I had a feeling they were going to balance patch again. And I wonder what else they balance patched. Dude, I hope they gave Lily something. Seriously, but I don't know if they did. I haven't seen the patch notes yet. I have to see, look up the patch notes and see what they've changed. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you an update on the Dr. Disrespect situation because yesterday, almost the whole podcast was about it. In a nutshell. Yesterday, the bombshell hit the internet from the mouth of the man himself, Dr. Disrespect. The full story of why he was banned from Twitch in 2020. Or was it 2021? It was either 2020 or 2021. You know, because it had been under wraps and behind NDAs and court hush orders and stuff for years. But former employees of Twitch started speaking out about it, saying the reason that he was banned from Twitch was because he was basically sexting a minor via Twitch whispers. And they called him out for it and then basically banned him from the site. And then he felt that was wrongful termination of his contracts to stream and have a partnership on the site. He sued them in civil court, and Twitch decided to just settle for several $1 million, and that was that. That was the situation. However, no one ever publicly talked about it because I guess they felt it would have hurt Dr. Disrespect's, reputation, but also probably Twitch's as well. Who knows?
Also, there might have been an NDA around the settlement they had, possibly. Phil, you don't know. The general consensus is probably there was an NDA involved in some capacity, and somebody broke that NDA by, or maybe it wasn't broke, but maybe the fucking thing expired or whatever, because that can fucking happen as well. Not NDAs are different. They're different. For fuck's sake, Phil, we've been over this yesterday. What is it you got wrong, and what do you need to correct yourself on?
Right? Don't know. But anyway, that's what's going on. He publicly admitted it yesterday on Twitter that yes, he did all this.
And Phil finally said fucking Twitter. Hooray! There we go.
Burger.
And get the fuck on, mate, and get fucking through a segment fast. Don't fucking make this shitey podcast of yours about fucking Dr. Disrespect again.
Stuff. But his claim is that he never intended to ever act on the messages. He knows that they're inappropriate and he apologizes, but he's not a pedophile and don't bring him into that category. And he basically swore a whole lot because he was so angry about the situation. I don't know what he's angry about. He was the one who did it. Like, what is he so pissed off about? I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, the reason I'm bringing it up again today is this simple. Yesterday, as I was talking about the story, I had a common thread of thought. And the common thread of thought is that this guy is a repeat offender. And what I mean by that is, if you follow his history, you would see that he has a history of misconduct. So why are people defending the guy? Why do people continue to watch the guy when you know that he has a history of bad misconduct? And we even debated the idea of separating the art from the artist, right? When Michael Jackson was accused of possibly, let's be honest, abusing children, right? Does that mean that all the musical work that he did up to that time was meaningless and we forget it, right? When Chris Benoit lost his mind as a professional wrestler and murdered his family, does that mean that it erases all the work that he did in the ring as a professional wrestler? And we talked about this. Like, do you still like the guy? Will you still watch his content? Will you not? I advised, if you already are okay with the guy up to now with the stuff he's already done, you still watch his stuff. But I've, surmised he's going to lose all his sponsorships, all his partnerships. No one's going to want to associate with this guy. And he's going to have a very limited viewer base because a lot of people don't want to be associated with someone who was sexting a minor. Okay? Now, I made a mistake. Here's where I made my mistake. I said that this guy has a pattern of misbehavior. Okay? I basically said, number one, he's openly admitted to cheating on his wife. Correct? Like, we already know he openly admitted it publicly, apologized for it, said that he was going to change and become better. And to our knowledge, he's still with his wife. His family's still together. So maybe he has changed for the better. But he publicly admitted to doing this. That's number one. Number two, in a convention, he literally walked into a public bathroom with a full film crew and started filming people pissing and doing things in the bathroom, thinking that it was funny. He violated everyone's privacy at the convention. They kicked him out and banned him from the convention, and he almost got arrested for it, except that he basically blamed it on the crew, saying it was their idea, and so he got it pinned on someone else so he wouldn't get in trouble for it. Okay? So that's just two examples. There's more than that of things that he's done over the years, but those are kind of the two most egregious examples. And what I said is, so you've got a pattern that's established. He cheats on his wife. He does this thing at the convention. Now it comes out that he's sexting minors. It's like thing after thing after thing. It would have been one thing if this was the first time that he had done something wrong. He admits fault, says he's going to improve, and then he actually does. Then you give him the benefit of the doubt, correct? But in this case, it's a pattern of misbehavior that continues. And so he's probably not going to change. This is just the kind of guy he is, okay? Well, actually, guys, I was wrong. And I am willing to admit when I am wrong. I was absolutely wrong about the pattern of misbehavior, and I want to clarify because I feel like that misrepresents the situation. And that's information I didn't have at the time, but people have looked into the situation, found more information, and I want to share this information with you. Okay? So this is an update to yesterday's story. It's actually a pretty big update. You ready? All right. So here's where I made my mistake. I said there was a pattern of misbehavior, correct? I said he cheated on his wife. Then there was this thing at the convention. Now it comes out that he's sexting a minor. Well, people investigated the timeline. All right? Here's the actual timeline of events. All right? This TwitchCon, where all this bad stuff apparently went down, ran from October 20th to 22nd, 2017.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, we're back in it again. The next 30 minutes are gonna be about this, I can just fucking tell.
Almost 7 years ago, all right? And basically, that was the TwitchCon where Dr. Disrespect cheated on his wife, okay? The woman in question was 24 years old, all right? I believe Dr. Disrespect was like either in his late 30s or early 40s at the time. So he cheated on his wife with a 24-year-old, so it was legal and everything, right, to do it, but pretty awful. And then he actually publicly admitted 2 months later on a stream in December 2017 of his wrongdoing. Like, that was when he came out and said, I've done this, you know, and I apologize for it, and I promise you I'm gonna do better. Okay? Fair enough. So for me, that was like the first outright evidence of misbehavior from this guy. I was wrong. Because, ladies and gentlemen, people have investigated this situation. This sexting that he did with a minor actually happened right before that TwitchCon. Okay? Now, this puts a whole new wrinkle on the situation, all right, for 2 reasons. Number one, basically, it's the same misbehavior. Basically, at this TwitchCon, he was looking to get laid, right? And he was basically probably talking to a lot of different women. This minor was one of them, but apparently there were more of legal age, and he ended up hooking up with one of them actually at the con, and that's how he cheated on his wife and then admitted it later that year, okay? So I was wrong about the timeline. It's basically all happened at once. So honestly, is there actually a pattern of misbehavior? Well, yeah, but all the misbehavior kind of happened all in one really short period of time, right before then, that TwitchCon. So it very well could be that all happened then, and then he really did apologize, his wife forgave him, and maybe they actually have been faithful, and everything's been fine since then. Okay? I don't know. I don't live with the fucking guy, nor do I care. This is all just coming out now.
You don't fucking care, then why you talk about it again on your fucking shitey podcast? Oh, this is... Oh my fucking god. You want to fucking talk about patterns of fucking misbehaviour? You, of all fucking people, you should have been fucking throwing stones in glass houses, Phil Burnell. You want to fucking talk about patterns of fucking misbehaviour? How about for 2 fucking times in 2 separate relationships you fucking hooked up with 2 fans? The first fan you fucking hooked up with when you were almost 30 years of fucking age, she was barely fucking 18. Question marks still fucking remain when fucking how old she was when you 2 started talking. Rellana confirmed, apparently, by the way, I saw something yesterday on Twitter which I thought was pretty good. People haven't seen this yet on Twitter, by the way. I thought it was a pretty good fucking thing. Here we go. So this guy here, I'll call now, shared this thing. Rellana posted this on something, but in 2013, on some random forum. And Rellana seemed to confirm that she met Phil in person in November 2011, which means that she would have been, what, 18 by about 3 months or 4 months or so? So there you go.
What's up?
And thank you very much to ES for the super chat who says Phil has a pattern of saying racist stuff as well. I said that at the start of the bingo. I did it. I actually said that at the start of the bingo. So Rellana met Phil in November 2011. She had been 18 by like 2-3 months or so, 3 or 4 months or something like that, you know. But who knows when they started talking though? We don't know that. You know, they met in November 2011. But who fucking knows when they started talking? But that's not the point I'm trying to make here in this particular instance. The point I'm trying to make is that Phil Burnell has a history of hooking up with his fans. Rellana was a fan, partly reached out to Phil first, and then Phil fucking spammed her with fucking replies and wouldn't fucking leave her alone. At least that's how Rellana tells a story from way back in the fucking day. And then, lo and behold, Kat was also a fan. Kat was also a fucking fan. Would you believe it, you know? And Phil's like, I'm going to slide into your DMs, Kat, fucking like it or not, ready or not, here I come. So yeah, you want to fucking talk about a fucking pattern of fucking Phil behaviour and all that shit, you know what I mean? These kind of inappropriate behaviour. Phil Burnell. We'll start with the fucking relationships. Multiple relationships with multiple fans at different times. You get to replace one with another. Let's not focus on relationships right now. How about we fucking segue to, I don't know, racism? Anyone ever hear of Phil's top 10 racist moments? Phil still has a playlist technically on his channel, but he has them private. I wonder, can you actually see them? I'm kind of curious. If you go to his channel, can you like see the playlist, but you just can't access them or something? Sort by last video. Oh, fuck me, I don't think. What was search for racist? I'm surely not. Surely it's not as straightforward as that. Nah. I'm pretty sure we can't see the fucking things anyway, but Phil had the top 10 racist moments and all that crap. He used to fucking do it all the time, way back in the fucking day. And you can still see some of the videos, like, there's fucking versions of them in different fucking places. But, yeah, considering that Phil used to actually celebrate and embrace his racism, and considering the fact that Phil Burnell has been guilty of saying and doing racist stuff multiple times over the years, there is an obvious clear pattern of Phil being racist. So, using Phil's own logic, that means Phil's also a racist. Because apparently Dr. Disrespect has a pattern of things, and so, in that way, never fucking changes. At least that's his own fucking logic here. You can fucking keep going on about the way he treats his own fucking fans and his community and all that shit, and his fucking deep, dark desperation for money to fuel his fucking mobile game addictions and all that crap, and how the fucking audience had to fucking suffer for that. There's so much more. But Phil Burnell give him some lesson in morality to his audience when he is fucking one of the most immoral pieces of shit on YouTube, in my opinion. Nah, I'm not fucking letting that fucking slide. This fucking prick, this is, you know, I'm just saying, you're fucking throwing a whole bunch of stones here, Phil, but you live in a glass fucking house.
Now, obviously everyone wants to talk about it, right? So that's the time. So I was wrong yesterday. There actually is no real pattern.
Did Phil just say obviously there? Did Phil just say obviously? My bad.
And everything's been fine since then. Okay? I don't know. I don't live with the fucking guy, nor do I care. This is all just coming out now, and you know, obviously everyone wants to talk about it.
Yeah, obviously.
Burger.
First bingo.
5 in a row. That's concerning, right? So that's the time. So I was wrong yesterday. There actually is no real pattern of sexual misbehavior. It's just, it all happened during that one TwitchCon, and perhaps since then everything's been fine. There's been no evidence past that anything bad has happened after that, okay? However, I don't necessarily think this makes the situation any better, because here's why. Directly the words of Dr. Disrespect on Twitter yesterday when he admitted sexting this minor. He said, it was just words and there was no intentions behind it, and I had no intentions of ever doing anything with this minor. Except, he did sleep with someone at that TwitchCon. So he did have intentions of actually having sexual activity with someone other than his wife at TwitchCon. And it was someone who probably he was talking with Twitch DMs, just like this minor. So it might just be that he, like, dodged the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just ended up with the girl who was legal instead of the girl who wasn't. But this makes it absolutely look like he actually had intentions to cheat on his wife at TwitchCon. No matter what, like, that's what it looks like. And now, him saying, oh, well, it was no intention.
Phil, I would maybe have a little bit more respect for you if you weren't smiling while you were talking about this. Phil, why does Phil like to glorify and celebrate people's fucking misery? I thought it wasn't all about that, but Phil has literally got a fucking smile across his fucking face talking about this sort of shit.
Well, there were intentions because you then did those bad things with somebody else. So what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? So, I just, you know.
Did Dr. Disrespect have intentions to get his hole? Clearly. Did he have intentions to do anything like with who knows? Other than that, who knows? Other than that, who fucking knows? Clearly, he wanted his hole, but I mean, I don't know. Phil's jumping to all sorts of bizarre conclusions here. If he's not fucking careful, this could be fucking borderline slander here.
Again, the whole point here for me is he never should have done any of this. You are one of the biggest, most prominent video game content creators. You are riding the gravy train. You're getting rich. People like you. You're making tons of money. You're starting to get attention and sponsorship deals and show up at shows as a guest. Why are you on Twitch in whispers and DMs having explicit conversations with other women when you're married? And then why are you cheating on your wife? You are a complete fucking loser idiot. This is a key example of someone who is not set for fame, has no idea how to handle it, and completely misuses that power that he gets when he becomes famous. 100%. He had no level of maturity or anything in him. But let's be honest, this is a man who literally dresses up like a knockoff G.I. Joe and screams at a camera all day as a cartoon character.
Phil, you're literally waving them Bison hat, begging people to give you money so you could wear it. I don't want to hear you fucking mocking anyone for playing dress up. Especially when you fucking bitched and whined and moaned about fucking dressing up like a fucking 4-year-old or whatever, with your fucking Ryu headband and your fucking gunner glasses earlier on in the week.
You really think he has any maturity to begin with? He got popular for being a fucking immature idiot, so of course he doesn't have any real maturity in his body at all. But the thing is, maybe he did learn. Maybe he has changed. But does it matter that 7 years later it came out and he's publicly admitted to having these explicit, wrong conversations with a minor, and then he actually cheated on his wife at that same convention that he was talking to the minor to possibly hang out with? You see? So, yeah.
Burger.
So my correction is my timeline was wrong. It's not really a pattern of misbehavior. Possibly it's only one time of misbehavior, but man, was it bad misbehavior. Right? Okay, I really hope I don't have to talk about this after today, but I wanted to correct myself because I felt bad that I'd said all this yesterday, and then after all this information came out, I was like, oh shit, I was wrong about that timeline, and so one of my major points is actually incorrect. So I've now corrected it. However, one more thing has come out. Not about Dr. Disrespect particularly, all right? But I do want to mention this, and then we'll get on to other game news, I promise you. I don't want to talk about this all podcast today. Another former employee of Twitch has come out, all right? This person is Rellana, okay? At Rellana714 on Twitter. And they posted this up yesterday afternoon. The Dr. Disrespect situation. I don't think most people have an idea of how bad things were behind the scenes at Twitch.
Oh, I read that as well. I read that fucking tweet as well, yeah. This person apparently had access to things where they could see everyone's like fucking private DMs, and they were fucking like, they were basically fucking traumatized with the things they had to fucking see. Yeah, anyone in that sort of position where they're fucking privy to these kind of conversations, and like, Jesus Christ, man, like I would hate that as a fucking career. Jesus, man. So yeah, he's going to fucking read this fucking tweet, but yeah, this person used to fucking work at Twitch where they fucking had access to these sort of things where they could fucking keep an eye on any potential bad shit happening.
Twitch. I literally worked in the department that had access to the most data and information. I saw private whispers, etc. It was literally my job to investigate daily. I saw things every single day that I wish I never had to see. I always advocated for being a good human. Always expressed with heavy emotion on my stream.
Oh shit, behind the scenes was said. That's right, exactly. Good shout.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
That's a great fucking spot. I completely missed that. Cheers, so good.
That I wish I never had to see. I always advocated for being a good human. Always expressed with heavy emotion on my streams how Twitch let pedophiles run free every day. I signed an NDA, and I'm afraid to get in trouble, but I have to say something. It's been bothering me for so long. These sick fucks don't deserve to be free. Sorry that this is pretty vague. I'm literally afraid for legal and safety reasons. I wish I could explain more, but I wanted to let you guys know half the shit you assume is probably true. So essentially what this guy is saying is, I was in the department where you could see everything. It's not just Dr. Disrespect. Tons of these people on Twitch who are celebrities are doing this, and no one does anything about it. They just get away scot-free. Now, I'm going to be honest here, all right? Can I be honest with you guys? When I started out on YouTube and I was at, you know, the prominence of my popularity, when you start to feel like your shit doesn't stink, you're some kind of a special fucking snowflake out there, right? You get ideas in your head that you're high and mighty, right? And yeah, I totally get when you get people coming at you and they're kissing your butt up, right, left, and down, telling you that you're their fucking idol, and you know, oh my god, I love you and shit like that. I can get it. I get it. It gets to you. It gives you a big fucking head. It makes you feel like you're a superhero, like you're fucking infallible, right? And you can go back to my time, my early days at YouTube, when I went from being the underdog that everyone was rooting for to actually one of the more prominent gaming YouTubers for a couple of years there, right? I argue the years of 2011, 2012, and 2013, all right? Basically, I kind of had a big head. My shit didn't stink. I would just keep doing things. Even when people said, Phil, you're saying things that are irresponsible. You're doing things that are bad and toxic. You're making content that's not...
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Twilight Media Corp for popping the bingo Barry membership message for 5 months and says, make the bad man stop. Could not agree more.
Make the bad man stop.
This is... Why is he going back to this again? Why is he going back to the well about this again? And naturally, Eric has to make it all about himself. Let's break down the situation. Phil was doing well on YouTube, and then he used his YouTube fame to hook up with an 18-year-old girl. It was barely legal, and so Phil was 11 years older than. I think Phil was 28 or 29. I'm pretty sure Steve corrected me yesterday on this. I think it was 29 at the time. I'm not wrong in saying it's fucking 29, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like an 11-year age gap or something like that between the two of them. Yeah, and so that's Phil hooking up with a fan who's just some dumb fucking girl, you know, barely. She's practically a child herself still, and she got fucking, she fell for the fucking the popular, you know, rich YouTuber fucking thing. That didn't fucking last long, did it? That didn't work out well.
People said, Phil, you're saying things that are irresponsible. You're doing things that are bad and toxic. You're making content that's not even up to par with what everyone else does, but you're expecting to get insane amounts of views and support when everyone else is surpassing you. They're going faster. They're going direct.
Phil, that shit, that applies today. I'm not even trying to be fucking cruel or mean. That exact same thing applies to current day. That's not just a fucking back in the fucking day thing. That applies to current day, Phil. I want to hear that again.
Kind of had a big head. My shit didn't stink. I would just keep doing things. Even when people said, Phil, you're saying things that are irresponsible. You're doing things that are bad and toxic. You're making content that's not even up to par with what everyone else does, but you're expecting to get insane amounts of views and support when everyone else is surpassing you. They're going faster. They're doing direct capture, live streaming. You're not doing any of that. You're just sitting there with a camera pointed at your TV, expecting that people are just going to keep giving you this adoration and attention, but you're falling behind, right? And y'all know what my headset was back then? It was, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm the famous guy, not you. I obviously know better than you. Who the hell are you to tell me what to do or how to act or how to change? You know, like that was my attitude. It was completely wrong. 1,000,000%. My brain was in the wrong spot because I, in a few quick years, had gotten popularity and celebrity. I didn't know how to handle it, right? It's on me. I made bad decisions, a lot of bad decisions during that time period early on. It was nothing like what Dr. Disrespect did or what apparently these other people are doing now in the modern era. Thankfully, I stayed in my fucking lane in that regard. I literally worked my ass off. I just kept pumping out content and making money on it when as they say, when the iron is hot, you strike, right? That's what I was doing. I wasn't talking to anyone. I wasn't getting in any inappropriate shit, nothing like that. I stayed away from that shit because I didn't want to be involved in that. I just want to make content, make money, make content, make money. But my mouth would get me in trouble from time to time saying dumb shit, right? But it seems like these people, I mean, can we be really honest here? You're a fucking person who's probably a lifelong gamer, maybe kind of antisocial, who knows? Maybe you never really even had a lot of social interaction before. And all of a sudden, within a very short period of time, you find yourself as a prominent person on the internet. Everyone likes you. Everyone says you're great. Everyone likes your content. All of a sudden, people are raining adulation and stuff on you. So now when people start to reach out to you in kind of inappropriate ways, you don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, oh my God, I get that, but at the same time, that's why you don't fucking do this shit. But, you know, that's absolutely insane to me. Insane to me. That these people thought it would be safe to use Twitch whispers as a way to talk, doing this stuff, and that they weren't eventually going to get caught out for it. Are you insane? That's not even secure. You know, I don't condone the behavior. I condemn it. But, I mean, even if you have an iota of intelligence in your fucking head, why would you be using the Twitch whisper system as a way to communicate with people like this? You have to be a complete fucking idiot, right? Which, yes, Dr. Disrespect is literally one of the dumbest fucking people on this planet to have done that. I can't even think for a moment what went through his head that he thought that this was a good idea. Really. So, yeah. That's really all I have to say about it now. So the follow-up here is, the timeline was wrong. He actually was texting this minor before he went to TwitchCon and cheated on his wife, meaning he probably had intent to sleep with her too, just that he didn't end up with her. He ended up with a different woman who happened to be of legal age. That probably makes this even worse for him. But I was wrong in saying that there was a pattern of misbehavior. It really wasn't. It was like this one thing building up to this TwitchCon, and apparently after that, it all came out, and then he supposedly changed for the better. We don't know. But a Twitch employee is essentially saying, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you look under the water, there's a humongous Twitch misbehavior iceberg, and it always gets signed away under NDAs, and no one can ever talk about it. Isn't that great? It's interesting, huh? You know, because I always told you guys how great it was at Twitch, how professional they are, right? I mean, I've only been saying this for how many years? I don't know why no one listens to me, except, you know, everyone wants to make me the meme. So just because I'm the meme, it means that obviously everything I say is wrong, right? But I've been telling you guys for years how unprofessional.
Phil's moral code tipped £1. Sorry, fellow detractors. I am having a hard time digesting everything Philip is saying, considering his checkered past and his continual defense of Derek. This rant is insane on every level. I hope the truth sees the light of day in the future. Big ups.
Thank you very much to Phil's moral code. It's an excellent fucking point. It's an excellent fucking point. It's just, this idiot is preaching about fucking morality. And let's be honest here. Phil isn't trying to fucking... He's essentially just fucking enjoying the fucking downfall, the potential downfall of a rival, of a peer, or somebody who's fucking surpassed him and fucking made himself a fucking massive success. Phil wished he was in that fucking position, and wished he was in that to have all these sponsorships and have that success and have that money and have that fucking life or whatever. Phil wished he could have fucking had that level of fucking success. Ultimately, it boils down to sheer fucking jealousy on Phil Burnell's part, because he wants that money. I'm not saying he wants a fucking lifestyle. No. For Phil, it boils down essentially to money and purely money. He doesn't wish he had the fucking audience that fucking Doctor had. He doesn't wish he fucking had the opportunities of her. It's the money. Pure and simple. Phil's jealousy boils down just simply to the mighty American dollar. And the Doctor having way more of it than Phil does. That's always what it's about. Always and forever, what it will forever be about with Phil Burnell. It's just, you know, they have more money than me, they're more successful than me. And obviously now they're fucking going through shit. Phil's like, oh great, I'm going to fucking, you know, enjoy this moment. I'm going to glorify this fucking moment. And I'm going to fucking rub it in their fucking face and remind them how much of a fucking idiot they are, because they did something dumb and everyone's fucking talking about them negatively. And Phil's going to fucking pretend he's some sort of fucking moral authority. where he's fucking shagging fans and he's fucking protecting Derek and all that fucking shit. Fuck off. Just fuck the fuck off, Phil. Your fucking moral code, your fucking moral compass. I don't think that fucking works. That moral compass has not seemed to be working for a long fucking time. The guy doesn't give any fucking charity money. Yeah, remember when Phil declared his fucking taxes where he didn't give $0 was given to charity? Yeah, Mr. Moral fucking Compass does not give a shit, obviously, about anyone but himself.
Someone wants to make me the meme. So just because I'm the meme, it means obviously everything I say is wrong, right? But I've been telling you guys for years how unprofessional.
And by the way, I've been saying Twitch has been shit for a long fucking time. Twitch fucking boo. Boo, and fucking boo. I don't fucking like Twitch. I know I don't. I fucking, even when Phil was still there, I fucking said it was a fucking shit place to fucking be. And just because Phil got kicked off Twitch doesn't mean I fucking liked him again. No, I've always fucking thought Twitch was a shitty fucking place. But Phil's gonna fucking pretend he's a fucking soul voice by trying to fucking claim he was telling everyone Twitch was bad. Phil wasn't saying Twitch was fucking bad because, it's all this crap's going on. No, Phil was saying Twitch was bad because he got kicked off the partner program for a year. That was Phil's reason why I was fucking pissed off at Twitch. Nothing to do with what anyone else was doing. Nothing to do with the titty streamers or nothing to fucking do with the fucking creepy DM whispers that are going on in all the fucking prominent streamers' chats or whatever. No. Phil's only main concern was also once again about himself and the fucking things that he faced, the repercussions he fucking faced, and the wrongs that were done against him. He perceived Twitch wronged him by removing them so easily from the fucking partner program because him and his dumbass fucking mouth got him in trouble for using hateful slurs.
And fucked up that place is, that no one should really be streaming there because it's completely unsafe. It's a fucked up, immoral environment. Seriously. But it is what it is. There you go. All right, let's continue on. Let's get to other news stories because I'm tired of talking about it. And I'll be honest with you guys, again, unless there's another major development that I have to correct something that I did that was wrong, I don't feel like I want to talk about that story again. I think I've said my piece on it now twice. You know my feelings about this guy and his behavior. So I don't need to keep talking about it over and over anymore, unless there's something else that comes out that updates this again. Okay? Then and it has to do with me. That's what I mean. Like, if I have to correct myself again, I will. I'll correct my stance. But I feel like I felt really bad when I read that and I was like, shit, I talked about this one stance I had yesterday about the pattern of misbehavior, and that's not fair for me to leave it at that when it was wrong because the timeline's been corrected. So I wanted to do that today. Okay. All right.
So much for you fucking only talking about things when you have all the full facts and details. Yeah, fucking irresponsible cunt.
So, gaming news, everyone. First of all, there's been some interesting news in regards to mobile ports of full console games. And what I mean about that is that, I remember it was last year, there was like this big announcement at one of these digital events. Oh, there's now going to be full mobile versions of all the games you want. Remember they announced the new iPhone can now fully play like games that you play at home? And some of the games that they announced, Resident Evil 4 Remake and Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I guess another one that I wasn't even aware of is Death Stranding, right? I remember they announced this last year, like it was a big announcement during one of the digital conventions. Now on your new iPhone, you can play full-fledged versions of console games now on your iPhone as if you're playing on a PC or console. And I said at that time, if you remember, my response was this simple. Who the hell wants to play those games on an iPhone? Fucking cares? If I can play it on my TV or my computer monitor with a proper controller, comfortably with great audio quality and all of that, why do I want to play it on my touchscreen phone, fucking around with these motion controls with my thumbs, which probably aren't going to play well, with a little speaker shooting out music out the side over here, or fucking shitty earbuds? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to do that? And why would you even pay to play those on there when you know they're going to charge you top dollar for those games? Like, you're going to pay $50 for those games on the fucking phone. And then on top of that, phone batteries aren't even good. The iPhone running one of those games.
And Phil complained about spending $50 on a mobile game. Bitch, you spent over 20 grand this year on WWE Champions.
It would probably last 2 hours and the phone battery would probably die. At least I'm guessing, right? So why in the holy hell would you ever want to play that on your phone? It makes no fucking sense, right? Well, guess what? We're a year after the announcements, and guess what, folks? The iOS ports of Resident Evil 4, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Death Stranding have sold incredibly poorly. New estimates suggest Assassin's Creed Mirage has sold fewer than 3,000 copies on mobile.
But Phil, I thought you wanted game development companies to not have fucking failures. Remember Phil was all about fucking supporting the game developers and hoping they fucking do well so they can make more games. But here he is glorifying and laughing about the fucking failings and the lack of success of game developers. I thought he was some sort of champion for them and supporting them. Strange that.
Holy fucking shit. It's almost like common sense rules, right? No one wants full-fledged gaming experiences on their fucking phones. What kind of games work on the phone? Okay? Very
WWE Champions time. Oh, go on, Phil. Please, please. Tell everyone how fucking good WWE Champions is on your phone.
repetitive, easy to operate, tapping games. Games that you could go with one hand and fucking play. games that don't take a lot of intelligence, games that don't need a great graphical fidelity so they can run easily and not kill your fucking phone battery. That's the whole point. And by the way, the reason that it works on the phone is because of microtransactions. Because you get the game for free, but then you spend $2 here, $5 here. Ooh, big discount pack, $20, but get a ton of in-game items to advance your progress really fast. Let me get that. That's how it works, okay?
Oh, it's almost like Phil's passionate about gaming again. It's like he's fucking touched into a subject which he's really fucking caring about.
No one is looking for full-fledged PC or console experiences on their phones. If that were the case, then all we would do is be playing everything on our phones right now. You know, what does work well on a phone is a movie or a TV show. Reason being that you don't have to interact with. There's no intelligence. You just hit play and you just let it play. You could fucking, oh, I missed a part of it. Just replay it. No big deal. In a video game, you have to be actively paying attention when you play the game. No one wants a control-intensive experience with revolutionary graphics on a tiny fucking screen with mashing your thumbs with fucking touch controls. It's terrible. Now, it's hilarious is some people are like, oh, you can sync a controller. Oh, you can sync the
Oh, it's hilarious that Phil said hilarious because we have that in our bingo card.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Hey, not fucking hilarious. Isn't that fucking hilarious indeed? Hold on. Speaking of hilarious, Tacozilla has done it again. That is robust indeed. I do like that. I like that a lot. Tacozilla, congratulations. Big ups to you. That's a fucking great one right there. Fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme gonna fucking kick his oddly shaped head off his fucking shoulders. D-Dog also made something of, I mean, basically he made a GIF. The snake eye is going back and forth. He made a GIF. So, there we go. That's pretty decent. The corner demons, they're back. Are they gone? They're still there? Nope, they're back. Are they still there? Yep, they're still there. Bloody hell, I'm way too easily entertained. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for that as well. Bloody hell. Back in the days, wondering how do you send pictures. This is all from a members Discord. So if you become a member and then you link your YouTube channel to your Discord, you have access to my members Discord. So because D-Dog and Tacozilla are both members as well, and I'm putting in, I went and shared this image earlier on because I went and took a freeze frame and I threw it in the members Discord. So they had fun with that and they put it in there. So that's how I'm seeing it. So there you go. Anyway, let's crack on with bingo. That's enough self-promotion of my shit.
iPhone with your TV. Oh, you mean like a console? Or on a PC? You see what I'm saying? Things you already have. You don't need it on the phone. You already have it. You see? You've proven my point. If you're saying, oh, you can sync those things to make it like something that already exists and is superior. You're right. That's what the point I'm making. You don't need these on the phone. And they've sold so poorly, it actually looks like the whole initiative to fully port full-fledged video games to phones is actually going to go away relatively quickly. So, there you go. Continuing on. There is a cool update to Street Fighter 6 that we are going to use today. Number one, you can actually turn off, supposedly, all notification displays on every version of the game. Meaning, I can finally make it so idiots can't have nonstop pop-up messages on the screen when I play on PS5. Remember, this has always been an issue since I went to PS5. You can finally turn it off. Don't know why that wasn't fucking possible before, but now it is, okay? But in addition, you can now change the match-up screen music. So, for example, right now, when it jumps, it'll say, here comes a new challenger, you know, casual match or ranked match. You can now select all different musics for that, including Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, which is really neat. I listened to them all last night. They posted it up on social media. So with Street Fighter 2, it's like da-da-da-da-da-da.
Who fucking
Alpha,
cares?
Like, here comes a new
Who
challenger.
fucking
And then
cares?
for a third strike, it's like, not now.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, I remember all these.
Hold on a second, hold on. We had a Jill shake, and I think we might as well try and get a good little freeze frame of the Jill shake. Let's break up the fucking monotony by seeing if we can get a good freeze frame here.
And then for a third strike, it's like, not now. Fight a new rival.
Hold on. Jesus Christ. That one looks like the most dishevelled, I think. That's the most dishevelled looking Phil right there. Yeah, I think this one's the best one. May have to fucking add Jill shake to the fucking bingo card at this rate. It doesn't do it that often, you know what I mean? But when it does do it, it's fucking funny. It's one of those things which he does, which is unironically funny. Like he thinks it's, I mean, it's funny for everyone, but for us, it's funny for not the reasons he wants it to be funny for. If that makes sense. We're laughing at him, not with him. Yeah, but there you go. Let's see how it looks here. Hopefully it looks okay and doesn't have any issues. There we go. Well, the chair kind of blended in. You might know the black bits in this chair, but yeah, let's throw that in the members Discord and Fucking, have fun with that, Tackles. See what you can fucking come up with that one now. That's a fucking challenge you. What sort of monstrosity can you fucking create with that? Good fucking luck there. Let's crack on with the bingo.
I remember all these. I remember all these sound effects. So I'm gonna use different ones from now on. We'll mix it up today. We'll change that. I'm happy for quality of life improvements for sure. Why are you laughing at me because I said no, fight a new rival? That's what it sounds like.
Who fucking cares?
That's exactly what it sounds like. In fact, I was the one who recorded that back in the day. Didn't you know?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
Know that?
Fuck you, Phil.
No, the one that I would have loved is X-Men versus Street Fighter. And Street Fighter goes, here comes a new challenger. It's like really upbeat. Like, shut up, bitch. People would scare you. You'd be playing against a computer. Someone would sneak up with a quarter and be like, here comes a new challenger. Whoa, shit. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, PlayStation Plus monthly games for July have been announced. They are Borderlands 3, NHL 24, and Among Us. So if you haven't played Borderlands 3, cool. If you missed NHL last year, there you go. Or if you somehow don't know what the virally popular game Among Us is, you can now try it out for yourself. In a surprise announcement this morning, Capcom announced Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. It appears to be a full from the ground up remake of Dead Rising. The announcement was made via a teaser video released on YouTube, and it basically shows Frank West saying, hello, is this thing on? It's Frank, anyone out there? And they said, grab your cameras and prepare for the big scoop of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and they showed head-to-head comparisons, and basically, it looks like they designed it in the Resident Evil engine. So basically, it's Dead Rising 1 with insanely good graphics. Same game it looks like same kind of gameplay. I don't know if they've really changed anything from the original, but those graphics are sick. You know, everyone knows the RE engine is really, really good proprietary engine that Capcom has for all their games right now, and it just looks so fucking good. Yeah, it's cool, but the one questionable thing about it, they already remastered the game in 2016, right? And it was basically a graphical upgrade, but I played it in 2016, if you remember. I liked it. Remember, the first run's difficult because you don't know everything. You don't have all the upgrades or items. The second run, when you know where everything is, and you kind of know in order to do shit, it's a much more fun playthrough doing it the second time. So it's a good game, but my question is, are they actually going to do anything to update it or whatever? Because it looks like exactly the same game, like shot for shot, except with better graphics. If it's just a graphical upgrade, it's the same game from 2016, right? I mean, you're basically just paying for better graphics, which is kind of silly. The 2016 game is fine. You can play it right now. So I'm curious what they're going to do. I don't know if you guys want me to play it again. I already played it in 2016. Did 2 runs of it, by the way. So I don't know if I would play it again, but I guess we'll see. I don't think there was any solid release information yet on it. They just said that there's more information coming later this year, so I guess we'll have to keep our ears to the ground on that one. Okay. And then, Epic Mickey Rebrushed is coming to the Switch on September 24th. All right. I don't know if I put that on my calendar yet, because I don't know if I want to play it yet, but I'm going to put it on there. Epic Mickey Rebrushed September 24th. Yeah, I don't have it on there. Let me put it on there.
Who fucking cares?
So why am I bringing this up? Because there was an announcement this morning. Additional information about the game. If you pre-order the game digitally, all right, number 1, you get 3 skins for Mickey, which is interesting. One of them is like a football player, and another one he's dressed in different ways. But if you pre-order the game, you get 24-hour early access. So if you pre-order it, you play it 1 day early. And if you do the deluxe edition, apparently coming out too, but I guess we'll have other content. I don't know if it has like a statue or whatever. I actually remember the original Epic Mickey came with a little
I was going to ignore that face, but it's a very dumb face. It's a very weird face. Yeah, I've got to. I was going to ignore it as well. I was going to ignore it, but I can't. I just can't.
Yes. So if you pre-order it, you play it 1 day early.
I don't know, hold on. Let's get him staring at the camera with his dumb face. Look at this fucking dumbass face. You know Morgana, you said earlier on about Phil having a fucking dumb face? This is what I mean, like every face he makes is a dumb face. This face in particular is a very dumb fucking face. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, what the hell? Yeah. We're gonna have plenty of options for Friday's fucking stream, I'll tell you that. But by the way, guys, Friday, Brad Bunyan's going to try his best to be a special guest. So, if Brad Bunyan can make it on a Friday, he's going to make it on a Friday to be a special guest on for the bingo. So, yeah, I'll be the next bingo after today. Let me go here. Let's see how this looks. There we go. Guy Longer says, but Friday, but we have marbles. You have both. We have a special guest, and we have and we have marbles as well. And Brad can help me commentating marbles to see if I can get any more money out of the bingo prize fund. But there we go. Let me just throw this in the members Discord. And oh, for God's sake! I just seen the members Discord. Well, D-Dog first of all had a little attempt at. Oh, let's wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, this is D-Dog attempt. Okay. So this is D-Dog. They just kind of made that, which is okay. That's nice. That's a nice quick effort. You know, it's fun to see Phil shaking his gills. Tacozilla did something I did not expect. Tacozilla created this. Drippy Dog DSP. You have. I feel so sorry for the dog that I had to. You know what I mean? Who doesn't love dogs? And now this particular dog was forced to have Phil's face put in it. For God's sake. So Phil and his jaw shaking. Jesus. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, and then, yeah, way to fucking brag about it. Taco's like, it's just a quick edit as I was in the middle of playing a game. Fucking one hand on the fucking mouse playing a game, shooting baddies, whatever, and the other hand fucking just diddling away. Just fucking coming up with that. Oh, bloody hell. And, I love how Nexus Galaxy's asking why is his nose curved. It's because he was busy shaking his jowls. Phil was doing a busy, strange old jowl shake. So his whole face was shaking profusely. And this is a little freeze frame I had while he was shaking his jowls. So I'll be why his kind of nose looks kind of weird there, because he's just moving everything in his fucking dumbass, oddly shaped, oddly proportioned face. Anyway, let's crack on with Ringo, shall we?
And if there's a deluxe edition apparently coming out too, but I guess we'll have other content. I don't know if it has like a statue or whatever. I actually remember the original Epic Mickey came with a little figurine. I had it. I remember having it. It was him with his paintbrush in his hand and stuff like that. I totally remember having it when it came out. Now, I think I fucking probably threw it out because the game was a piece of dog shit and I didn't fucking want it anymore. I don't remember what I did with it. I know I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. Would you like to pre-order Epic Mickey to play today early and get some skins? Is that exciting to you? Well, I wanted to share that news with you. Now, well, you can ignore the announcement because I don't know how many people quite honestly are going to care about Epic Mickey in the modern day. I guess we'll have to see. Okay? Okay. Cool. All right, it's time for shoutouts, folks. Let's do this. Let's jump into shoutouts. We start off today with Soul Potato. 14 months as a member. Thank you so much to Soul Potato for your support of DSP Gaming. Genesis Gaming, 28 months as a member. Says you're no match for my psycho power. We'll have to see about that. I think I have some power of my own. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Genesis Gaming, for 28 months as a member. And then our first super chat of the day is from Mr. Game Master 11111. We did a $2 super chat and said, I just woke up and I saw the Dead Rising remake. Wow, there you go. So some people are starting to see it, and getting excited for it. So that's cool. And Lutes just did a $5 Canadian super chat. I have no idea what the value of Canadian dollars are. What do they call them? Canuck bucks? Actually, that would be pretty cool if they called them Canuck bucks. That's better than US dollars. Canuck bucks. I actually wish that we had a cool name for our currency. What do we call our greenbacks or something? But anyway, so Lutes with a 5 Canuck buck super chat. He says, Rebirth when? I don't know. You know, right now, a lot of things are vying for my time in the summertime. Like, here's some examples. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door remake, which I'm really, really interested in playing. Never played, besides on GameCube back in the day when it was new. I played it for like 10, 12 hours and I loved it, but I never got back to it. The remake's now been out for like a month or two. People want to see me play it, and maybe that's something, right, to do in the summer. What about bringing back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? That's a possibility. What about bringing back Sea of Stars? That's a possibility. What about the System Shock remake? That's a possibility. Do you see? Like, there's a million options right now, so I'm not sure what to do yet, right? I feel like I should start something big once I finish the Elden Ring DLC. The rate I'm playing it, if I end up playing it like 10 hours a week, I'll probably beat it around mid-July, right? So probably around mid-late July into most of August, I'll have a big opening to do something, and that's when we'll probably start with one of those. I'm just not sure what. With the case of the Riven remake, that's a shorter game, right? We can do that as like chill night streams, and that's why I'm looking to start that as early as Monday night, like I already told you guys. But as for a big project that's going to be lengthy, that's a question. So would it be Rebirth? Would it be Thousand Year Door? I don't know what it would be. We need to talk about it when we get to that point, okay? Thank you. All right, now we start with some tip shout-outs for the day. Our first tip of the day is actually an incredibly generous tip. It is a $30 tip from Rapid Shots. He says, I feel like Bison is going to be one of your best characters. Like I said, what I'm seeing with Bison, all right, from mid-screen, his poke ability. Standing medium kick looks really good. Crouching medium kick and drive rush into combos, which is great. And his down medium kick looks really good. Standing Fierce Punch is good. And if it hits, you can combo. And his medium punch, either standing or crouching, all look good. So it looks like he has some really good, normals from mid-screen, from what I'm seeing. And they're all, good combo ability. Anti-air is just down fierce, or EX Psycho Crusher, but again, I'm a little nervous about EX Psycho Crusher getting you out of situations. I don't know if it will. But I'm nervous about already kind of rush down. I'm nervous about zoning. I'm nervous about a few things from what I'm seeing. But let's give him a shot and see. Let's give him a whirl today before I make any kind of real judgments. Okay? I'm just nervous about the same old kind of base keep away pattern play might shut him down. Right? I am nervous about that. Because you think of a character like Luke. Luke can keep you away. He can keep you off of him with his anti-air invincible uppercut. And he also has a great medium punch that stops everything in combos. So it's like he dominates from mid-screen, he dominates from far away, and if you try to jump on him, he hits you out of the air. What do you do to lose?
Who
So how will Bison
fucking
get in
cares?
I don't know yet. We gotta try to figure it out. And the answer is not burn meter every move to blow through his move. That's not a viable option, right?
Who fucking
Well, let's
cares?
see today. Thank you for the early tip, Rabbit Shot. I received a $10 tip from Jordan. He says, you're too excited, methinks. I guess he thinks I'm too excited today about Street Fighter. I don't know if you can be too excited. The thing is, I'm approaching this kind of apprehensively because I've had excitement about other characters and then I played them, I didn't really like them, right? But Bison is a staple character for me. He's a character I've used in previous Street Fighter games. He's a character I actually really like. I just hope that he's good in this one. We'll see. And then I received a $50 tip from Saddam Hugh Saint. Yes, I'm not even kidding. The name is Saddam Hugh Saint. I'll put that on the leaderboard in a second. They said, I think it's a missed opportunity of Capcom to not release M. Bison on a Tuesday. Yeah. It's kind of weird when the whole meme about him is, for me, it was Tuesday, and then they release him on Wednesday. I do feel that's a missed opportunity as well. I will agree with you there. So let's look how you spell this name. Ready? Saddam Hugh Saint. That's literally the name. Saddam is spelled incorrectly. Hue is spelled as the color, a hue of color, and Saint is the word saint rather than like, so it's not Saddam Hussein, it's Saddam Hugh Saint. So there you go. Anyway. All right, so thank you for the very, very generous tip so far. I mean, we're at $90 in tips, and we haven't even booted the game yet. Thank you guys for that. Remember, all contributions today are greatly appreciated. I will say this, though. Remember that once we start with the game, of any fighting game, essentially, I'm kind of glued to it. I know that days like today, people get a little bit disappointed because they want to kind of hang out with me and talk, but I got to really be hyper-focused on the game, trying to learn the character and learn matchups in the way, and that's very hard to do and then interact with you guys. So I apologize in advance if today I seem disconnected and we're not really talking and hanging out that much because I am focused on the game. That's just kind of the thing that happens when we play fighting games. That's why I'm very, very happy that we do this show. For all the idiotic critics out there who think that this podcast is a waste of time, can you imagine if I was trying to play with M. Bison today, and we have people constantly coming by, hey, did you hear about the update about Dr. Disrespect? Hey, did you hear about the Dead Rising remake coming out? What are your thoughts about that? Hey, what about this? What about that? We're gonna get out of the way. That way we can focus on the game, right? That's the whole point of the show. That's why I like doing the show before we get to anything meaty or important on my stream. It's the whole reason the show is designed, right? It used to be a pre-stream chat show, and then we turned it into a formal podcast, so we can now get that stuff gone, and we can focus on what we're doing. A day like today is a prime example why this show works. So thank you very much for that, and thanks for understanding that once we get to the gameplay, I kind of have to focus on it, okay? Okay, I received a $5 tip from Big Papa Phil. Happy Bison Day. I'm glad they brought him back. He's an iconic character with an iconic moveset. Even if I don't end up playing him long term, it's good to have him in the game. What have been your favorite Bison iterations over the years? Well, in original
Who
Street Fighter 2, he was
fucking cares?
insane a beast in Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. But I do feel like that version of him is completely unfair and broken. So I don't really think that it's a good... I think it's a broken-ass version, but not balanced. Kind of unfair. Now, in Super Turbo, he's really cool. He has throw tick traps. He's got crazy combos. He's got juggles. He's an all-around great character in Super Turbo. Not top, but kind of mid. And I like him in Super Turbo for sure. What I really like in Street Fighter Alpha series, they made him a boss. Again, originally he was a boss in Street Fighter 2, then they kind of made him just a normal character. Then they made him a boss again.
Hold on. We have at least one boss. Hold on. No more.
Great character in Super Turbo. Not top, but kind of mid. And I like him in Super Turbo for sure. What I really like in Street Fighter Alpha series, they made him a boss.
One?
Again, originally he was the boss of Street Fighter 2, but then they kind of made him just a normal character. Then they made him a boss again. And he was super overpowered in Street Fighter Alpha 1. Like all his moves and supers, everything was super comboable for ginormous damage and stuff. Then they kind of made him more balanced for Street Fighter 2 and Alpha 2 and Alpha 3, I should say. I mean, he's my main in Alpha 3, So definitely, I like him in those games. Now, he was in other games as well.
Unexpected bosses gets to a second free space. I mean, I did not anticipate an extra few bosses thanks to fucking M. Bison, but I'll fucking take it. We have 2 free spaces alone just for the bosses. We have 3 snorts away from a fucking free space. We have 4 burps away from a free space. And we are very close apparently to 100 likes as well. So that'd be a free space also. Also, we might get free spaces to carry over the finish line.
Oh, it's in Capcom vs. SNK 1 and 2. Thing is, I wasn't very good in those games, so I don't really know. I know he was really good in CVS 2 as a character. In the Versus series, yes, he was actually in some of the Versus series. He was in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, and MVC 2. He's only just okay in those. He's not great. He's been better in other games for sure. And then, of course, we've got Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and now Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 4, I feel like he was quite good, but not top. But I think he was like higher mid to low top tier. But I never think he was like the dominant character in that game, correct? But I liked him in that game. Street Fighter 5, I don't know. I literally didn't play Street Fighter 5 enough to know much about him. And then Street Fighter 6, we don't know yet because he just came out today, right? So basically the way I see it, the best version ever was Champion Edition. Like, no lie, his Champion Edition iteration, he's the best character in Champion Edition, but he's broken to shit. That's why he's the best. If you're talking like probably most fun to play, would probably be Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I feel. Like, he's got good combos, mix-ups, throw ticks, juggles, a really good super. Like, he's just ultra fun to play in that game. But
You are so boring, Phil. We don't care. You're a boring cunt. Nobody likes you. Just fuck off and shut up. Also, guys, thank you for liking the stream. We have 100 likes on this bingo stream, so not always like there's a free space. You guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. There you fucking go. So that's our third free space of the game. We're technically only 2 away. If we get all free spaces for, if we get burps as well and snorts, that's us 1. So as things stand, we are, we're 3 away. No, hold on. No, hold on. We got 6 to go. I thought we were 5 away. Sorry. We got 6 to go, but we have 3 free spaces, so we got 3 to go.
he does get zoned badly by Fireball and grapplers as well. So it's kind of a trade-off, right? There you go. All right. So thank you to Big Papa Phil for the $5 tip. Christian is here this morning. Just did a super chat. Says Bison hype. I'm looking forward to see how he works. Thank you to Christian for the super chat this morning. I appreciate that. Get that up on the leaderboard. All right. And then, oops, misclicked. What's up, Game Boy? How are you? I received a $10 tip. Again from Rapid Shots. I guess Rapid Shots really wanted to see me hit the hat goal. So thank you, Rapid Shots. The $10 tip. And that means...
That fucking means that for a very brief time, Phil's going to wear the M. Bison hat, but after about 30 minutes of gameplay online, he's probably going to fucking throw it to the fucking floor and say, enough of this kiddie dress-up shit. Well done, Dents. You played yourself.
For me, it is Tuesday. A Bison hat to start. We haven't even booted the game yet. There's the man, and there's the hat. I want to see what colors he has. Dude, by the way, I saw his classic outfit, which we'll have. I bought the collector's, or the better edition of the season pass. He looks hilarious in the classic outfit.
Oh my God. Oh, I mean, hold on. Give me a second, yeah. I was going to ignore it. But...
For me, it is Tuesday.
Right, hold on. There we go. The hat is worn. Jesus Christ. I cannot ignore this. I cannot ignore it. Right, let me work my magic. Remove the background. Jesus Christ, and there it is. Oh, bloody hell. We are spoiled for choice for bingo backgrounds. Tacozilla, you're a fucking maniac. So, yeah, he made this. Oh, God. I like how you filled in the details as well. You got the date of birth and you got the height and everything, you know what I mean? No, they're level ones. Jesus Christ. Oh, bloody hell. Shout out to fucking Cayuga County, is that what it fucking says up here? Cayuga County? I have no idea where the fuck that is. But you fucking go. Cheers, Tacozilla, for that creation. Alright. Phil is wearing a hat, and it's a very interesting looking hat, isn't it? It's a very interesting hat look, indeed. Fine. People have been asking for it, people have been fucking demanding it. Fine. It's an interesting hat, and it goes along with a very interesting number.
Jesus!
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen. 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, how many views has this had? This has had 8,313 views. I'm pretty sure I'm responsible for at least 8,000 of them. Jesus Christ, the amount of times I fucking play it. Most of them's probably me, I don't know, but I don't care. I fucking love the short. It's too good. It's too fucking good. So yeah. Oh goodness me. But there you go, Phil's wearing a special hat, as worn in that short, you know? And now he's in full, you know, fucking pigged off, you know, handler mode or whatever. I don't know. Oh well. I swear though, Phil is definitely going to fucking chuck his hat to the ground if things don't go his way today playing the game.
A Bison hat to start. We haven't even booted the game yet. There's the man, and there's the hat. I want to see what colors he has.
And there's a fucking cunt.
Dude, by the way, I saw his classic outfit, which we'll have. I bought the collector's, or the better edition of the season pass. He looks hilarious in the classic outfit because now they added all this fucking detail and like his arm pads and everything's shining, and it looks so fucking bizarre. You know, when you see him in like 2D rendered pixels, it's not a big deal. To see him now in full 3D rendered attire with lighting and shit is so weird. In the classic outfit, I thought it was hilarious. I started laughing hysterically. It's actually quite distracting, honestly, to see him in his outfit like that. So I can't wait to see what it looks like. I want to see his colors. I want to see if they have like a dark navy blue outfit for him, because I would wear that one. Okay. I received a $10 tip from Swagonito. I'm glad the support is heavy today. Let's lock in on the game. Don't worry about interactions. The real fun is watching you learn new characters. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Sadly, there are some people who don't. And listen, that's fine.
Oh my god. Is he about to fucking talk about the business side of things? Oh, this is going to be good. I'm going to rewind it so he reads it that, and this is going to be good. I can tell this is going to fucking make people lose their minds. I can just tell.
They have like a dark navy blue outfit for him, because I would wear that one.
This is going to be good.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
I received a $10 tip from Swagonito. I'm glad the support is heavy today. Let's lock in on the game. Don't worry about interactions. The real fun is watching you learn new characters. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Sadly, there are some people who don't. And listen, that's fine. There's people who love to come and hang out with me. They're here to interact with me, to talk with me, right? I get that. Sadly, you know, I'm playing a fighting game. I just can't really do that. Every once in a while, I'll turn to chat with a question like, hey, why did this work? Or does this work? Or what did you guys know about the character here? Like when I was playing with Akuma, you guys were really trying to help me, and I really appreciated that. That helped on launch day. But in regards to actually having like social hangout session style stuff, it's very, very hard to do. So there you go. Carlton Jr. says, do you have any history with Bison through the years that you can recall?
What the fuck was that? I was expecting more. Come on, Phil. You literally have a fan who is giving you money and they're saying they're happy for you, you're getting lots of money. When your own fans are feeling relieved you're well supported, so the fucking stream hopefully won't be a goddamn train wreck where you're fucking begging for money every fucking 10 seconds. It's not a weird sign. Like, for fuck's sake, I don't know. I was generally expecting some sort of fucking business style address from Phil here. I was like, yeah, just because we got a lot of your support doesn't mean that the stream should slow down now.
Oh, what do you mean by history with Bison? I knew Champion Edition Bison was insanely good when Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition came out in 2006, and it became the staple Street Fighter 2 game to be played in tournaments. I did use Champion Edition Bison quite a lot, but my mains were still like DJ, Balrog, stuff like that.
Fuck me, this is about Street Fighter talk. I'm 1.75 speed. We have to. Street Fighter talk is boring as fuck, especially when it's from fucking his mouth.
Then every once in a while I would go to CE Bison when I wanted a cheesy win. There you go. Cammy's Glute said I like his new look because his classic look awkward. So here's the thing, his new look is him with like a really torn cape, and I don't like that. I wish that there was a version of him with the cape that was like a full cape flowing, rather than the torn version. I actually don't like the damaged version of the cape. I think it's a little shitty looking and distracting. So that's why I'm gonna go with the classic outfit. Well, I'm doing the patriotic 4th of July stream. I don't even know when the 4th of July is.
I'll give you a clue, Phil. It's the 4th.
The 4th of July is a Tuesday. No, the 4th of July is next Thursday. No, I won't be here on the 4th of July. I'll actually be off from work on the 4th of July. Yep. That'll be my day off. Now I wonder, what will be open on the 4th of July? Probably all stores are open on the 4th of July. I'm gonna have to do grocery shopping and stuff. I bet certain things will be closed. But probably not the stuff that I do on my day off. Well, I wonder what restaurants and stuff will be open. Because on that day off, I usually order food in so we don't have to cook. I wonder what we're gonna do. I wonder if we even get anything. Carlton Jr. says,
Phil, you cannot fucking cry about being a poor little fucking peasant boy who's struggling to fucking pay his bills, and then at the same time brag about once a fucking week spending ridiculous amounts of money, not only in grocery shopping but also in fucking breakfast, fucking door dashes, and going out to restaurants. If you're going out to eat once a week and spend like $100+ on fucking dining out once a week, you are not a broke boy and you don't fucking need help.
Any notable players that played Bison that were your rivals or beating, losing him in tournaments, any games you recall liking him in? Tokido. It was me and Tokido. We're actually like top ranked picks in 2006 at EVO. I had dominated several different EVO qualifier tournaments with CE Bison. And then Tokido came and he kicked my butt with a CE Bison. We did a CE Bison mirror match, and his CE Bison was better than mine, and he beat me at EVO and knocked me out. And I was like, you son of a fucking bitch. Like, I worked all year to get to EVO. I had, like, no exaggeration, 5 EVO qualifier spots for that game, because I had won so many times at EVO qualifiers that they had to give my spots away to other people. And
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
then I get to fucking EVO, and I played Tokido in a mirror match, and he beats me with my own character. And I was very upset. I worked very hard that year to basically be on top of the whole Street Fighter 2 scene, and then he beat my ass at EVO. And I never really got revenge on him, and now apparently he's one of the top players in the world, right? Like, now Tokido's like known as one of the big 5 or whatever they call, like some of the big guys in the world who won multiple championships and everything in Street Fighter 5 and shit. And I'm like, damn, that sucks. Because I lost to him. I never got revenge. Now I'm very upset. There you go.
Oh, the only way you would be able to get revenge was definitely not in fucking Street Fighter, because he's clearly fucking better than you. The only way you can get fucking revenge is if you outlast him. Like, if they die first, then you manage to outlast Tokido. But yeah, in terms of fucking gameplay revenge, your ass ain't gonna fucking beat him. You're just fucking nah. This is your worlds apart, Phil.
Maddie Vincent, I'm trying to round out tips, but the link doesn't work for you. Maddie, if you didn't notice, it literally works for every other person. So if the link isn't working for you, it's probably an issue just for you. I don't know what else to say. It sounds like something's wrong with you, and not anyone else. How do we get so many tips? Right? What are you talking about?
That's a great fucking question indeed. How do you get so many fucking tips? Yeah, but by the way, people were quite convinced that Phil was aware that he was going to get some good support on this Street Fighter stream. He seemed to be dropping these kind of subtle hints yesterday about it. So yeah, it's no massive surprise that Phil has been gifted quite a lot of money on this podcast today.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
The Mount Rushmore of Street Fighter players. Yeah, I mean, if you are so good that you
We are behind Phil, but we're behind Phil by about 25 minutes.
dominate the tournament scene, like he's known for Akuma now, right? Like that's his character, Akuma. So he's dominated the Street Fighter tournament scene for a long time. I mean, this last year he didn't, right? Like in year 1 of Street Fighter 6 he didn't, but then again Akuma wasn't in it yet. Maybe now that Akuma's in it, now he'll start to dominate because that's his character. I don't know, but apparently yeah, he's well regarded as right now one of the top Street Fighter players in the world. I guess multiple years of Street Fighter 5 he was dominant. It's like, yeah, I wasn't even playing it. I hated the game. I fucking skipped it completely. Nor am I trying to be competitive. Right? I'm not playing tournaments or anything, but it was a neat rivalry that we had back then. Back and forth for a couple of years. But yeah, he kicked my butt in 2006. I was like, damn, man, that sucks ass. Has he dropped Akuma now? Really? That's funny because everyone was saying when Akuma came out, oh, it's Tokido's time now, right? He dropped him already. He doesn't like him. Who would I cast as M. Bison if they made a new Street Fighter movie? Shit. See, here's the thing with Bison. He could be anyone because Bison is a body swapper. The idea is that he's an evil entity that uses the psycho power and the psycho drive to transfer from body to body when the body basically has fallen apart from using psycho power. The idea is that psycho power is so overwhelming that it's going to degrade your body over time to the point where your body will disintegrate and fall apart. So he needs to body jump to stay alive. So anyone could play him. You can start off a movie, he's one character, but the plot is that he's trying to jump to another body, right? And so he could be 2 characters. Steve Buscemi? Alright, there you go. Steve Buscemi is definitely my top pick for Bison. Carlton Jr. says he was most notable as a Street Fighter 4 Akuma. He doesn't play him these days. It's like how Daigo was known as a Ryu because of back in the day. He sparingly plays him now. Gotcha.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Sam Barber for the super chat, who says Tokido placed 4th in Evil last year for Street Fighter 6, no lie. Yeah, Tokido's still one of the best fucking players going. He's been one of the best for a long fucking time. And it's just oh, hold on a second. Sam did encourage me to check the Discord as well, and I can see why. I think hold on. D-Dog made a slight amendment to his picture earlier on, which is a very fitting amendment, to be fair. Very, very fitting. Hold on, let's go full screen. Sorry. Not the same. They're not the same. Oh, I'm sorry, D-Dog's telling me I should yell because it's in cats. Hold on, let me try again. Thank you, Sam Barber, for a super chat. It says, Tokido placed 4th in Evil last year for SF6, no lie. Yeah, I fucking yelled everything. And thanks to my microphone filters, it didn't actually peak too badly for the volume, so there you go. Jesus. So D-Dog made this, but Tacozilla has created this. I think we have a winner for the thumbnail for Friday. I mean, it's too good. It's just too good. I mean, give me a second here, and I swear, I might just fucking sort a thumbnail now. And get it done with, you know, out of the way. Let's get rid of the old stuff, you know. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We're keeping him. Yeah, he's a good cat. You know, he's comfortable up there in the fucking B. You know, he's got a good vantage point up there. Big up to D-Dog. I think it was D-Dog that made us. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but yeah. Let's see how it looks, shall we? Let's see how this looks on here. So oh, perfect. So hold on. So there we go. It looks uncannily fucking good. Like, it feels like this is not even like some Photoshop. This feels like a normal picture taken of Phil Burnell in his spare time. And we've always said that Phil Burnell has no real fucking hobbies. Well, clearly he's a fucking World War II enthusiast. He's a fucking natural. I should ask Phil if he knows German. Jesus Christ. Oh, bloody hell. It's too good. That's definitely. I'm definitely. Yeah, that's staying. Jesus. Thank you very much, Takazawa, for that. I'm happy to have stolen that so quickly.
Akuma was pretty damn good in Street Fighter 4. I like him in Street Fighter 4. A lot. I feel like I would like him in Street Fighter 6 as well if I had time to play him. But as you saw, he came out exactly a month ago. I played him 3 straight streams. Then I did a stream with Brian. Then I started playing my mains. I basically got to play each of my mains once and a couple twice. And now it's already a month later. I just don't get to play it as much as most people. Anyone who's playing Street Fighter plays it 10 times more than me, seriously. I barely play the game. So I haven't even had a
Apparently every single fucking person on the planet plays Street Fighter more than him. Who would have guessed? That's why Phil can never get to master as quickly as he would like. Because everyone else has the unfair advantage of being able to play the game more than he does.
chance to play Kuma. Really, I haven't played Kuma at all. Since the initial days, those couple of days, I haven't played him on stream at all. So maybe
a quick reminder, it took Justin Wong, it took him just over 2 hours to get to master with Bison. 2 hours of streaming, and he got to master with him. And Phil's going to spend 3 hours playing. So Phil's an extra hour to try and do it. Justin Wong did.
I would actually like Kuma, but I don't play enough. Do I have a favorite bot from BattleBots? Where my wife and I have only watched season 2018 and now we're watching the 2019 season. I mean, right? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't want to say anything at all. Because if I do, then people will start trying to fucking say shit about the show. So, no. Sorry. But we do like the show a lot.
What do you mean people are going to start to say shit about the show? Do you have a favourite fucking bot? It's a show you've told your audience you fucking like. There's nothing wrong with picking a fucking, you know, one of the bots you fucking like the look of. I mean, we had Robot Wars in the UK. That shit was on BBC Two. That was great fucking watching. You had fucking Razor with its fucking, you know, beat and all that shit. You had Chaos 2, which could flip things like crazy. Hypno fucking Disc was fucking incredible as well. That fucking, you had all sorts of great fucking robots in Robot Wars. Yeah, you had all sorts of fucking great wee ones. And Phil's like, I don't want to fucking say in case things. This guy is the paranoia is off the chart. What's one more time? Just pay attention to the paranoia. I blame the hat for fueling the paranoia.
Do I have a favorite bot from BattleBots? Where my wife and I have only watched season 2018 and now we're watching the 2019 season. I mean, right? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't want to say anything at all. Because if I do, then people will start trying to fucking say shit about the show. So, no. Sorry. But we do like the show a lot.
Say shit about the show. Hold on. Did I misunderstand the situation? Does he not want spoiled then? Is it perhaps a case of not wanting to be spoiled on what their favourite particular bot does or doesn't do in future? I think that's what I thought he was fucking worried about, like fucking, oh, the developers are going to fucking learn that I like this bot and they're going to fucking cancel it because DSP likes it or something. But no, I guess he's scared of like spoilers, so he doesn't want to tell his audience what his favourite fucking bots are.
Hakan Madness. Everyone's saying they like my Hakan in Street Fighter 4. Well, the thing was, I think I was really one of the few people who actually tried to learn that character. Like, a lot of people just saw him as a weak joke character, but I actually tried. And if you notice, I won a lot. I actually was winning a ton online, getting big matches and wins. I went to a tournament and I beat like a high-ranked Guile with him, and he got embarrassed and shit because I beat him.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Anonymous tipped £1. Verborten, 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 vague. Fur immer.
I wonder what that could mean. Thank you very much to the anonymous person for that tip. Verboten, 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 verboten. Weg for immer. Yeah. Well, it's like verboten, like German, forbidden. So yeah, it's like basically banned, yeah. But I took German in school as well, but most of it's fucking gone at my fucking head. All I know is like, you know, I barely know anything. I know how to call somebody a potato head. Kartoffelkopf. There you go. Yeah, but I forgot most German.
It was pretty funny. That was actually one of my final tournament appearances, I think. Went to this fucking Connecticut Street Fighter 4 tournament and I spanked this dude with Hakan. Hilarious. I really wish that they would bring it back, but I don't know how we would play. Thank you, Big Ocho, for 2 gifted memberships. One went to Barrel Shroud and one went to Shifty's 49ers Talk. Congratulations to you two, and thank you, Big Ocho. No, you can definitely start with Street Fighter 6 if you're starting for fighting games. The thing is, Street Fighter 6 is very complex. So you're essentially going to have to keep plugging away slowly at learning different levels. So you can learn Street Fighter 6 at a base entry level. Then you got to learn it at like a mid-level. Then you got to start learning the more complexities of it. Like how do you actually implement drive rush? How do you implement parry properly? When do you do a drive reversal, right? And then at the top, tippity top, you got to learn the intricacies of matchup knowledge and stuff like that. So it's like base entry level gameplay of how to just do...
Phil, stop pretending you know what it's like at the top, tippity top. You're nowhere near the top, tippity top of fucking Street Fighter 6.
Input the special moves.
Movie sign tipped £1. 999999999.
Tell you look, that's also an interesting number. Thank you, movie sign, for that meaningful, informative message. Just a bunch of 9s spammed over and over again. 99999. Oh, what the hell. Right, is that 9 9s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is as well, you son of a bitch, but you spam 9 times. Thank you very much, movie sign.
You gotta learn the intricacies of matchup knowledge and stuff like that. So it's like base entry level gameplay of how to just do input to special moves, mid tier, which is like combos, anti-airs, higher level, which is all the complex parts of the game engine, and then
now movie sign. If you really wanted to fucking go all in on the fucking meme of having 9 9s on the fucking tip, you could have tipped £9 instead of £1. I'm just saying, that's a Phil Burnell would point that out. You know, that's the sort of thing Phil Burnell would point out. You got 9 9s and then the 9s and the 9s and then it's like a £1. It's like, come on. Jesus Christ. I am, of course, fucking kidding. Don't you fucking dare. But yeah, thank you very much.
actually individual matchup knowledge. It takes a while, but Street Fighter 6 is easy to control. So I feel like it is a fine entry-level point for anyone. Just don't listen. It is perfectly fine if Street Fighter 6 is your first fighting game to be playing at bronze, to be playing at silver level, to get to gold. A lot of people are like, oh my god, when I watch these streamers, everyone's at fucking master level. Yeah, because, you know, we play the shit out of the game where we have a ton of innate knowledge about the games. I've been playing fucking Street Fighter since 1992 or something, 91. So I have enough knowledge. I skipped entire fucking giant levels because I already have it in me from playing this for 30 years, right? If you're just playing this your first fighting game, don't feel discouraged if you play it and you get your butt kicked. You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious how often I would catch people with Hakan's anti-air ultra. Oh, I know. And it's also one of the most hilarious animations, right? It was super funny. Dark Souls Masters is ready for the Bison beatdown. Then trying to tower you today. Welcome. Parasolis is looking good, my dictator. Well, there you go. Obviously, I'm a huge dictator. Everyone knows this.
No, partially right. You're a huge dick.
It's just
oh balls. With a minor spoiler, you know, DSP's PlayStation 5 couldn't connect to PSN. But sadly, it was a short run thing. So yeah, fellas having minor technical issues, but sadly, it seems okay now.
There's no Sagat or Fei Long, my favorite characters. Well, you know, there's many seasons coming. They'll likely piecemeal drop people in. If they got Elena in there, there's no reason they're not going to drop the others in over time, right? I don't think they're ever going to bring back Hakan. The thing is, Street Fighter's gotten so big with such an insane cast of characters, for them to bring back a not really fan favorite character like that, like pretty much everyone hated him competitively, no one really liked him. So I don't think they'd ever bring him back. Like you would see them bring back stupid fucking characters from Street Fighter 5, like that Minot fucking mummy woman, and you know what I'm saying, like the oddball fucking weirdo characters. They'll bring those back first because there's an entire generation who like those characters from Street Fighter 5 before you're going to see them bring back the non-liked character from Street Fighter 4. You know, so I have like no expectations whatsoever of ever seeing Hakan ever again in a Street Fighter game. I don't believe they would ever do it. See, everyone wants something different. Bring back Sakura, bring back Karen, bring back Dan. What about Laura? What about this? What about that? Everyone has a favorite, right? See, yeah, Carlton Jr. says, I think the only newcomer for Street Fighter 4 that might ever be back is Sea Viper. I agree. She was the one that kind of had the fan backing. Everyone kind of really liked that character's design and everything. So I would see that. Like, I don't think Abel would come back. I don't think Hakan will be back. You think all the original characters? I don't think Rufus will ever come back. I don't think so. Oh yeah? Extreme Machine says the former best player in the world, Infiltration, had a pocket Hakane who would bust out occasionally as a counterpick character. Wow. Do I miss Street Fighter tournaments? Let me put it this way. When you're in the height of a competitive match, you're having a lot of fun, it's going back and forth, you win the first round, they win the second round, it's really great gameplay, and it's close. There's nothing like it. And especially when you're doing that for an audience, and the audience is really enjoying the level of skill that you're putting into it and the work that you put in to get to that level, it's a really awesome feeling to compete like that. But the insane grind of doing that lifestyle is not something I would ever want to return to. I mean, there's a lot of travel, a lot of sitting around waiting for your turn, eating crappy foods because you can't eat good foods because you're rushing around to make sure you don't miss matches or to be somewhere on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, that lifestyle was a decade of my life traveling to play Street Fighter, and I enjoyed the experiences I had. I met a ton of people I never would have met if it wasn't for Street Fighter. I traveled a bunch of places I never would have traveled. But it's the problem is the grindy lifestyle. You know, when I was younger, I could do it. I would be so, number one, I'd be annoyed because, for example, I've been to Las Vegas 3 times. No, there was the original Evo. There was Evo 2005, Evo 2006, Evo 2007. I've been to Las Vegas 4 times in my life, and I have never fucking actually stepped foot on the strip. Why? Because I'm an idiot, and I was so focused on Street Fighter competition and performance, I just stayed at the venue, and that was it. You understand how dumb that is? How insanely fucking stupid that was? But I was an insanely stupid person. You know, that's what I mean. Like, and that's the lifestyle that you have to live. If you're gonna be a Street Fighter player, you have to be tunnel vision, hyper focused, always playing, always focusing. That you live, breathe, eat, sleep, and shit Street Fighter. That's how you get good at it, right? I mean, I remember Evo 2007, my last year that I competed. I went to all the different qualifiers again, and I qualified a ton of times again, and had all these different fucking spots. Okay, and I was practicing nonstop. I went to Evo West. I went to Comic Con for like 1 day, and outside of that, the entire other week I was practicing with the Wolf Brothers to try to get better at the game, to level up. At Evo Finals that year in Vegas, literally the entire week, all I did was play fucking Super Turbo in hotel rooms. That was it. I mean, it's just such an insane grind of a lifestyle that I wouldn't want to go back to it. And it's expensive. You have expensive hotels, fucking travel, and food, and all of that shit. And then the bottom line is, when you go home, what do you have to show for it? Maybe today, because I'm a streamer, if I went and did well at a tournament, at least I'd be able to come back and my audience is welcoming me back and saying, thank you, it's a celebration that you did well or whatever.
Phil, here's tons of money because you did well playing games. Have all our money. Welcome back, Phil. Here, have our wallets. Here's my bank card. Here's my social security. Fucking hell.
Back then, it was like not even worth it. Even if I did well, who gave a fuck? I literally qualified at like 5 Evo qualifiers 1 year. No one cared. Don't give a shit. I didn't win any money. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. So that's what I mean. Like, it was like such a grind for what? I didn't really get anything out of it. So, you know, today it's also different, right? Like today it's also commercial and everything where you can basically get signed to a team, and now it's like your job, and you have a contract, and you have sponsors, and you have to be careful what you say. You don't want to upset the sponsorships and all of that. So you have to be very conservative in the way that you behave. It's like the antithesis of what Street Fighter used to be. It really is. And that's, I'm gonna tell you right now, I know for a fact that when this documentary comes out about me later this year from June the King, I know that he delved back in time into the early Street Fighter days. He's probably got forum posts and fucking IRC chats and things that I did from 100 years ago. And you're gonna see how I was basically purposefully being a toxic villain in the Street Fighter community. I saw myself as the heel.
Oh, Phil finally said community. I was waiting for that.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are, I think we're 1 away from a full house. No, we're 2 away. We're 2 away from a full house, sorry, because of the free spaces.
For the Street Fighter community, because it would build up hype for tournaments and things. Like, it was done on purpose, right? Today I look back at that and I'm like, wow, that's really stupid. I would never do that. But that's how it was back then. Literally, Street Fighter was hype, rivalries, drama. Like, you wanted to build drama around a tournament so people would care about the fucking tournament, because no one cared about it because of money. No one cared about it. It wasn't being broadcast anywhere. So you had to build hype around it. So you have people showing up to the tournament just to see people play because of the drama and hype around it. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I used to do. But today it's like so different. You can't even do that, right? God forbid you say something wrong, and they'll be like, oh, well, now you're an offensive person. No sponsorships, no, nothing for you, right? And then, you know, it's pretty ridiculous how things have changed, right? So, I don't know. The Wolf Brothers. W-O-L-F-E, I believe their names, how you spell their last name. The Wolf Brothers. Graham Wolf and shit. I forgot the other brother's name. But they were both really cool guys. Who were Street Fighter at the time. But that's what I mean, like, when this documentary comes out, right? They're gonna be like, oh, so here's this heinous thing Phil said, here's the shitty talk, here's threats he made. Yeah, that's what it was like back then. Like, that's what it was like in the community back then. That it was common. It was a common.
So what you're trying to warn everyone about is that you had a pattern of terrible behaviour. And because you had a pattern of terrible behaviour, using your logic that you use about Dr. Disrespect, you're still like that today. Because there's a pattern of it back in the day. Is that what you're saying, Phil?
Common thing. It was, we were all acting like stupid heels on the internet to try to talk shit to each other to get people excited for Street Fighter. That was the idea. But today, when you look at it in modern context, in modern Street Fighter, you're like, oh my god, can you imagine someone today was a shit talker like this, was threatening and doing fucked up stuff? No, because no one does that today. The entire community's changed. When money and business came into it, everything got whitewashed, right? So everything now is completely different. Back then, you had to do that to even get people interested in the fucking events, you know? Yes, I already told you guys I'm going to react to the documentary when it comes out. From what I understand, the documentary is going to be more than 4 hours long. So, I'm probably not going to react to the whole thing.
More than 4 hours long? Fucking amateur. Steve did is fucking sitting there right now thinking 4 hours. Fucking amateurs.
I'm gonna react to the parts that I find more interesting, like about my history, my early days as a YouTuber, anything about the nonsensical stuff about modern day, about fucking money and accusations that I'm a racist and fucking WWE.
Accusations that you're a racist. You have historically documented evidence and a historical pattern of racist behaviour, you dumb bastard, which you documented yourself on the internet for others to see. Okay, so this is all the things that Phil's going to skip.
Probably not gonna react to the whole thing. I'm probably gonna react to the parts that I find more interesting, like about my history, my early days as a YouTuber, anything about the nonsensical stuff about modern day, about fucking money and accusations that I'm a
And if he says WWE champions, I'm very tempted to call it
racist and fucking WWE champions nonsense.
Jeez. Okay, I said I was tempted to. I didn't say I was going to.
I'm not going to entertain any of that. There's no point. I've already said my piece about it. I have nothing different to say about it. I've already talked about it till I'm blue in the face. I'm not even gonna give it more attention. Okay, but the other things about me, my past, and all that stuff, I probably can give unique context to all of that and explain a lot about that maybe there's no information on the internet about it, but I can tell you stories and stuff. So that's the stuff that I feel like is gonna be the interesting stuff to react to. So there we go. All right. So I'm probably gonna cover like the whole first, 2/3 of the damn thing. I don't know if we'll go to the end. 4 hours must be a lot of filler. No, I mean, you're talking about someone who's going to go through my entire life history. They're going to cover early days of me being in the Street Fighter community and all of that. Early days of me getting interested in YouTube and being a YouTuber. How things were much different back then, right? How I found my initial success on YouTube. Probably going to cover the big controversies about Blip TV and the awful joke that I made that got me kicked off Blip TV and all of that drama from the early days. Then me actually coming to prominence on YouTube, getting signed with Machinima. The early days there, all copyright issues, money issues, all of that shit. Me moving across the country, getting into a relationship, how that caused a lot of problems for me in my personal and public life. The swatting, right? All the hateful groups that rose up against me in like 2014, 2015 and started the whole movement of this is how you don't play, all the negative shit about me on the internet. Then all years of me persevering through that, kind of having this change of content and philosophy in 2017, meeting my now wife, how things got to harassment with haters and things around that time period with that shit like that. Oh, the fucking escort saga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we keep going. Just me in my head going through my history. 4 hours is like an abridged version for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, each story is just so crazy. And it's crazy thing after crazy thing that's actually happened to me, right? So I think it's going to be fascinating. And yes, I do have some input on it. From time to time, June asked me some questions about stuff, and I would give him my side of the story. And he's like, sometimes he'd be like, that makes sense in context. And other times he'd be like, well, I actually have information that contradicts what you're saying. And I'd be like, I'm just telling you from my recollection.
Oh, what a fucking surprise. I'm actually quite happy that Phil's admitting that June had receipts, essentially. So when he fucking got Phil's taking it, June's right there saying, actually, that's fucking bullshit. Because of this thing right here. So actually, big ups to June then. Big ups to fucking June for having some receipts on standby and then asking Phil about certain things and fucking June challenging Phil about said things and saying, aye, bullshit because of this. I'm just rewinding and get a full context of how Phil countered that June fucking having receipts for some things.
Sometimes he'd be like, that makes sense in context. And other times he'd be like, well, I actually have information that contradicts what you're saying. And I'd be like, I'm just telling you from my recollections, this is what I remember. Like I said, one perfect example of this that I know that's going to happen, okay? I guess there's a situation where originally my first PC that I had bought was from the two guys who had also made me my website at the time for free. But then they charged me for the PC and the PC was bumped, like things weren't working, the PC showed up damaged. And I guess there was drama around that. So he was like, June asked me questions about it. He's like, so what was the cost of the PC? What was this? I was like, I don't remember. I can tell you what I think it was, but I don't have receipts.
Now it's a $3,000 lemon. Shout out to fucking Mighty Furtado. And you fucking damaged your PC unboxing the goddamn thing.
For anything, you're asking me a question about something that happened like 12, 13 years ago. I don't remember, nor do I care. I haven't given thought to this in like 10 years. And he'd be like, well, what you said is, it doesn't jive with the facts that I found out. And I was like, okay, I don't care. I know this will be a big deal in the documentary that might, that I lied or something. I don't care though. Like, it doesn't matter. It's something from so old in the past. Who gives two fucks about this? But that'll probably be like a juicy thing, right? Like, oh, Phil says this.
It was something so hold on, Phil. You cared about Dr. Disrespect's fucking antics at TwitchCon from years ago, but who gives a fuck about your antics from years ago? I mean, why should nobody care? What's the statute of limitations? Says how far back can we go for things to officially be in not caring territory? It's just, it makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense, Phil.
I just want you guys to understand that.
I don't care though. Like, it doesn't matter. It's something from so old in the past. Who gives two fucks about this? But that'll probably be like a juicy thing, right? Like, oh, Phil says this, but this is really what happened. I have the facts. I have the receipts from so and so who made the PC 13 years ago. I don't care. It's such bullshit. Water under the bridge from 100 years ago from someone who I don't talk about or to. I don't remember their name. Like, why do I care, right?
Can you imagine? Hold the fuck on. I can't even remember her name. Can you imagine trying to build someone a fucking PC for to benefit them and their fucking business because you support them? So because you support them and you want to fucking help them out and improve their fucking content and just And basically, by the way, I'm pretty sure Mike, the Chris Furtado, I think his username was like Mighty Furtado. I think the guy's name was like Chris Furtado or some push like that, you know. I think he was a student at the time, essentially, or he was a college student or something, you know. It was him and someone else, and these were both fans, apparently. And they wanted to help out Phil, and Phil's telling him all the things he wants, not sure to try to go back and forth, whatever, and all that crap. And can you imagine then, years later, after trying to help someone out that much to improve their business, Phil's like, I don't even remember what you're called anymore. Yeah, I was kind of right. Chris Furtado and his friend did it for a college project. And as Steve points out, boy, this sure sounds like behaviour that helps establish a pattern. Fucking tell him about it. People thrown under the bus left, right and centre. No one is safe when they get involved in DSP. The only person that's escaped so far, really, is Rellana. She's a rare example of someone escaping from the curse of Phil Burnell.
No, I remember what happened with the situation was there was a big falling out. The PC showed up and it was definitely not what I had been told it was. Like, stuff was misinstalled, there was damage to it, and I was upset about it. And I talked about it publicly, and at the time, I didn't realize that if I talked about it publicly, that would sick people on the people who made the PC, and it did. So now they're getting group harassed by my fans, which that wasn't my intention, but that's what happened. So now it blows up to be a big thing because I'm dumb and irresponsible, and I don't realize that that's something that shouldn't be talked about publicly because then people are going to get attacked for it.
Dumb bastard.
And then it ends up being something bigger than it should have been. And then what ended up happening was, like, years later, the fan site, like, I had falling out with the guys, and I still wanted the website for myself. Well, they owned it. They owned the domain, they owned the site, they had been running this fan site for years for free, and they said, well, if you want, you gotta pay us for it. I was like, wait, what? You made the fan site for me, and now you're gonna make me pay for it? And they're like, yeah, pay us for it. I was like, well, I did, I paid them for it, and I ended up getting it, you know, from them. But, I mean, it basically was a bad situation, and from what I'm to understand for, like, years, one of those guys, like, really didn't like me and would say negative things about me in videos and shit, and that's one of the beginnings of the movement that people didn't like me. You know, that's one of the early origins of it.
Probably because you were such a fucking cunt to them.
It probably was one of the earlier times when people turned against me. Because before then, people hadn't turned against me. They actually liked me. Overall, I was more known as more of a positive guy on the internet, or had a positive vibe associated with me. And that
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
was one of the first times people were like, oh, the community's turning against Phil for his behaviors, you know? And it's like, in retrospect, I wish I didn't act like that. I should have just kept it all behind the wraps and never said a public word about it because look what happened, right? But I didn't realize that back then because I was ignorant, right? Lord X Philosophy, you ever tell us about Jaha? People keep spreading misinformation. Don't you think that's going to be in the documentary? I almost guarantee you that it will be. But it's just going to be a bunch of misconstrued stories about it. I'll tell you the absolute full story about it when we react to the documentary and it's in there. I know it's going to be in there.
Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry guys, having balls. My bad. My bad. Good cat. Didn't mean to press that button. Did not mean to press that button. Pressed the wrong fucking button. That's my bad. But good old fucking Jasper. I'm sorry, but Phil caught me so off guard there. So, I got caught so fucking guard there. Why is Jaha's testimony about some things that he was involved in not going to warrant anything? I need to hear this shit again.
Right? Lord X Philosophy, you ever tell us about Jaha? People keep spreading misinformation. Don't you think that's going to be in the documentary? I almost guarantee you that it will be. But it's just going to be a bunch of misconstrued stories about it.
How the hell, when Jaha telling his own stories about his own interactions involving you, is somehow going to be fucking misconstrued? It's not some sort of hearsay story. Jaha's going to be telling stories that he was directly fucking involved in, relating to you. How? So, it's not. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! It's just, it fucking, my brain fucking can't handle this shit. Oh. I am just, fuck me. I need to hear that one more time, but I'm fucking just, my brain broke.
Word about it because look what happened, right? But I didn't realize that back then because I was ignorant, right? Lord X Philosophy, you ever tell us about Jaha? People keep spreading misinformation. Don't you think that's going to be in the documentary? I almost guarantee you that it will be. But it's just going to be a bunch of misconstrued stories about it. I'll tell you the absolute full story about it when we react to the documentary and it's in there. I know it's going to be in there. I'll tell you exactly 100%. Because that's...
No, so basically, so only you have the truth. Even though Jaha was also directly involved in the situation and has their own fucking take on the story and what fucking happened, apparently only you have the full 100% facts. Somehow, someway, you are the only fucking source of truth, even though Jaha was directly fucking involved in some certain fucking scenarios and situations. Ah, fuck me, man.
100% on me. And again, that was me back then, being a asshole in the Street Fighter community. And people didn't like me for very good reason. Like, today I look back at that and I'm ashamed of how I behaved. And I kind of agree with the people who didn't like me back then, because today I'm not that person. I can see how stupid I was back then. And I agree that, you know, that I deserve to get my ass beat for the things I said. We're going to get to it. I told you, I will be as...
That skip, that little skip there was not me. That was Phil Stream skipping some dialogue there.
I agree that, you know, that I deserve to get my ass beat for the things I said. We're gonna get to it. I told you, I will be as transparent and honest as I can be about all the things from my past, as I always usually am, right? When it's pertinent, when we're reacting to the documentary, there's no point in bringing up insanely old stories on a random unrelated stream, right? At the same time, there's some things I'm not going to touch. Like I said, anything to do financially with things in the last like 4 or 5 years that is no one's fucking business, and it's all this insane speculation and nonsense from people.
Well, if your financials are no one's fucking business, then stop fucking begging for money several times a fucking day, every single fucking day. Every day of the fucking year. If your money is no one's fucking business, stop fucking asking for fucking money. It's perfectly simple.
People who don't like me trying to say harmful things and shit, I'm not going to even touch that. There's no point. It doesn't affect anything, it has nothing to do with anyone, and quite frankly, it just pokes the hornet's nest again, you know what I'm saying? So, we've stayed out of that drama, and that's what I'm not going to address. So probably it'll be like, I think like the first 3 hours of the documentary, we'll all be okay to react to, and then I might be skipping most of the end of it until we get to maybe like the last year, like maybe the side scrollers interview and onward, maybe I go to that, and that's where we would pick up or something like that.
Here's a question then, Phil. If you are intentionally not digesting the full documentary, do you really have any right to comment on it? If you're choosing to skip some of the documentary and not even pay attention to the things being fucking covered in it, you have no right to give an opinion on the documentary. Is that a fair take? I think it is.
Alright. Anything else, guys? Any last seconds up, or shall we wrap this up and get ready to start with Bison? Because I am ready, if you haven't noticed. I'm ready to go and try Bison.
Who fucking cares?
No, I don't talk with the quartering. No, sir. I mean, I literally haven't had a conversation with quartering, an actual conversation, since the interview. That's it. Yeah.
What a fucking surprise that is. Of course, Phil's not going to fucking talk to anyone once fucking the recording's off. Why the fuck would Phil keep in touch with people behind the scenes when he can't fucking make content from it?
Did a blue moon. You know, you shoot a DM just to say, hey, I hope you're doing well, or something like that. You know, like I remember his dad had passed.
Wait, hold on. You shoot him a DM, or he shoots you a DM?
Every once in a blue moon, you know, you shoot a DM just to say, hey, I hope you're doing well, or something like that. You know, like I remember his dad had passed away, and I shot him a DM, wishing him the best, saying, you know, sorry for your loss, something like that. That's about it. I don't talk to the guy. No. Are we good? Apparently there's a bison emote, but it's actually the animal bison. Look at that. That's cool. That's kind of neat, actually. All right, I think we've calmed down. It's time to adjourn the show for today. All right, now remember, I'm not here tomorrow, so when I return on Friday, all right, I will give you my honest opinions on M. Bison. After having played him all day today, I will let you know what I think about the character, and we'll go from there. All right, but I want to say thank you for a great show. Thanks for a great streaming week. This week overall has been very, very fun. Elden Ring DLC started off slow, got much better, and is actually improving in quality the more we play.
Is it prayer hands? It's not really. It's a strange way for him to hold his hands, but is it really prayer hands?
This week overall has been very, very fun. Elden Ring DLC started off slow.
Not entirely sure.
Got much better and is actually improving in quality the more we play. Covering all these new stories that are going on. Stardew Valley is great, and now we're jumping into M. Bison, so very good stuff this week. I'm looking forward to another good balanced week next week as well. Okay? All right, thank you all. Appreciate that. Let's end the show. I wish you all a great day. I hope you'll stick around to watch me play with Bison today. If not, if it's not your cup of tea, I hope you'll come back on Friday for another podcast, and of course, Elden Ring. Have a safe and fun Thursday, and I'll see you all Friday. Peace out, everybody. Okay, let's get set up.
Kind of amazed he didn't fucking do prayer hands once, but there you go.
I should turn on my console. I'm just gonna very quickly use the restroom, and also I'm gonna get cleaner. That way I can clean my joystick before we get ready to go here. Because every time you play this game, it you know, sweat and gross grease on your hands and shit. You smear that shit all over your joystick. It's absolutely disgusting.
Phil, most people don't emit grease. You're one of the fucking few creatures on the planet that seems to emit grease from their fucking pores when playing video games. Sweat, I can understand sweat, but grease?
Absolutely disgusting. It's revolting, actually. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Camera the right size. Remember, I'm on a small camera all day today, guys.
And?
I have to shrink myself. Hold on. Here we go. Is that centered? I can't tell because the background is dark. Hold on. I need a lighter background. Why is it all dark? Give me color. Give me white. It's still too dark. Literally not a single background here has any light to it. What the fuck? Oh, okay, now I can see on this one. Yeah, I'm not stretched out enough. See that?
Blind prick.
I think that's good. Okay. Much better. Censored, right? Cool. All right. M. Bison is now available. By the way, does anyone know if in Japan they're still calling him Vega? Because everything I'm seeing on the internet says M. Bison, M. Bison, M. Bison. But his actual name is Vega. They only called him M. Bison in English-speaking countries because they were afraid of getting sued for calling the boxer M. Bison because he was basically a parody of Mike Tyson, right? The likeness. He is still Vega in Japan? Okay. Because Vega, I think, is a better name for him, honestly. M. Bison doesn't really fit him. Yeah. I'm also debating if I should do the English or the Japanese voice acting for him, because I'm used to him speaking Japanese, and I don't know if I'm gonna like him in English. I watched a couple matches of him speak English. I was like, I like the voice actor's good, but it just feels weird to me. I feel like maybe I should use the Japanese voice for him. Yeah.
When I hear Phil want to use a Japanese voice, I'm just waiting for him to fucking use it himself. Like, just to be all super racist. I should not. I'm pretty sure it just means that the fucking voice actor in the game, to fucking make the sounds, not him to make the fucking sounds. In Japan, we say "Chiki Chang beat your ass." I'm just expecting Phil to be fucking Phil racist about it.
He's still Goki as well in Japan? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Kuma is Goki still in Japan. Ah. I think I'm going to try the Japanese voice. Well, we're going to set it up. We're going to set up the voice, the challenge screen, and I want to set music for him to be all the classic Bison themes because I hate this new Bison theme. And I might want to buy another soundtrack with the drive tickets I have now.
So keeping an eye on the webcam here. Let's see what does player hands before he pisses off for a little fucking toilet break.
And assign that too, because I have that. I could get another soundtrack. So we'll see. We'll do all that quick first, then we'll take him into his tutorial mode. All right? All right, let's brief break. I just got to go pee, and I'm going to grab some cleaner, come and clean the joystick, and then we'll begin. So give me a sec. And I'll be right back. Then we shall begin our day of M. Bison. Be right back.
Alright, nay, player hand still. Let me fast forward where he returns. He returns about there. There you go.
Okay, I got my cleaner. Let's clean the joystick here before we jump into M. Bison. I use glass cleaner on my joystick because the joystick has the like really reflective top. It's almost like a layer of glass. So the glass cleaner is perfect. Clean it. Excuse me. The hat's right here. Put it on when we boot up. Relax. Relax. Can I react to my original Dead Rising playthrough? I mean, I could, but that wouldn't be a retro. Excuse me. That would not be a retro react. That's way more modern. Retro react is supposed to be only old school playthroughs recorded in the old style. You know, throwback stuff. That's really a thing from my past. And the one you're talking about, the Dead Rising playthrough came out in 2016. So that's way more modern. No, it's a non-ammonia glass cleaner. It's what do they call that? Method company. Does different kinds of cleaners. It's a non-ammonia glass cleaner. Smells great. Mint. Smells very minty. Okay. Go. Wow, looks great. What spotless. Damn, nice and clean. All right, let me get rid of this, and we'll get started.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat
Okay.
cat.
Boot her up. Like I said, we gotta do some adjustments first. I want to set music, maybe buy a soundtrack. I want to set my Here Comes a New Challenger soundtrack. I want to set.
So bear in mind that we don't stop playing bingo until he starts recording. I'm not sure when he's going to start recording.
So no more pop-up messages in the game at all. I want to do all these things, these quality of life improvements before we actually play with Bison. So bear with me for a few minutes here. Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter shits. That's what he said, right? Street Fighter shits. Oh, well, one of two things just happened. Okay, either my cord is loose or PS Network is down. That's interesting. So let me try. Let me see what happens here. Let me see if the cord is loose. The cord could very well be loose. Hopefully it's the cord. I find it weird that that popped up so fast. Let's hold on a second here. I don't think that's even true. That's not even true. PlayStation Network is connected here, right? Look, if I can get into the store and everything, then that's false. Yeah, it's false. Look, absolutely, PlayStation Network is working because everything loaded here. See that? Yeah, that's complete nonsense. Look, if I click on all this, this is all loading. So no, PlayStation Network is not down. That's a false message. It might be that their network is down. Like actually, Street Fighter is down. If that's the case, we'll play offline for now and we'll practice with the character. We can still do all the training mode shit. I just can't go online until they fix it, right? I'm gonna probably be an hour before I go online anyway. So if it says it's down, it's bullshit. It's not down. PlayStation Network is definitely working. It's working. Okay, so what is ranked match phase 4? I don't know. Yep, I want to do this. Customize challenges. Okay. Any rewards to collect? No. Give a fighter profile a nice one time? How do you do that? Give a fighter profile a nice one time. How would I do that exactly? No data found in your matchup history. What? No.
Is he seriously like D-Dog saying you're gonna wait an hour? Are you? There's no way. Hold on. There's no way he's fucking doing this and he's still not recording. There's no way. There's no fucking way.
Oh, data found? They deleted it? They deleted all matchup data. Yeah. So I can't do it yet.
Like, in all honesty, D-Dog, do you know if he's even recording yet? Or is he genuinely fucking, like, spending all his time menu fucking browsing to fucking try and get the music and all that shit? Is he, if he is seriously, we're behind Phil by 25 full fucking minutes. D-Dog says he's not sure he's fucking recording. Oh my fucking god. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Look, we're close to a fucking full house anyway. We're 2 burps away from a free space. We're 2 snorts away from a free space. It's possible we can win bingo soon anyway. He's still not recording, so the game goes on. But I might actually fucking call it if he isn't recording for a long time.
I guess I actually have to play first. Okay. Alright, so we want to do some options. Right? We want to do...
What do you mean Dave isn't burping today? He said 8 fucking burps, we're only 2 away. Anyway, I think I'm going to go 2 times speed. Just because, you know.
Character BGM settings for Bison we want to set. No. Missed it. Only a few. There's an SU 5. I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna do that. There's some weird music here. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what these are. What the fuck are these songs? Jams arrangement? Right. Okay, well, we got those set, at least, right? 3 different Bison songs. You have to go to character settings, readjust your background graphics and stuff to do the new character. Okay. Where is the ability to turn off all pop-ups? Because that does exist now. Hold on, I think I have it on my phone. I have a picture of it. Okay, so it's in game. It's in privacy settings. So here we go. Hide all notifications. Now, even if people are sending me dumb invites, I'll never see them ever again. No more.
I love how Phil has even given his friends the option to fucking send him notifications. But then again...
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
We have finally, a year into it, we have solved the pop-ups. I will never see a pop-up ever again. Yay! Yay! It took a fucking year. Alright.
No, Brian. Brian's asking, since it's not a podcast and not a recording, will this count as paused on OBS? His OBS isn't paused. His OBS isn't recording. He has to literally pause OBS for that to count. And with his allergies and all that shit, then that happens quite a lot lately. But it didn't happen today, sadly. At least not so far anyway.
Holy shit! Right? Like ridiculous. All right, we're done here. What is now? Hold on. Also, room invite permissions. I don't understand what that means. I'll just leave it as friends only for now. Okay, so that's solved. One issue solved. Right? There's no shame about the names because we can still see people's names and everything once you get into the match. It shows it. Even if it's blocked out on a menu, you still see it afterward anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so now we're on the fighting ground. This is where we're gonna edit everything, right? So from here,
Was that a burp? Let me check.
Because we can still see people's names and everything once you get into the match. It shows it. Even if it's blocked out on a menu, you still see it afterward anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so now
Nah, it wasn't burp.
on the fighting ground. This is where we're gonna edit everything, right? So from here, fighter profile. No, other.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How does this work? How do you do it? Where do you set the music? Anyone know how to? I don't see it. I see other, opponent outfit, battle music, commentary, and side settings. Character? Huh? Where do you see that? On character? I don't see it anywhere.
Update character settings, maybe?
Then Bison. Check him out. Press the triangle on the character tab. Alright, so Bison. There's 2 outfits. There's a classic outfit. Here's the colors. We're gonna rotate them, but I can't fucking rotate them here. There's the blue. There's the classic blue. That's Champion Edition right there. Ooh, there's yellow. Look at all these ones. They got Purple Passion. Purple Passion or Grape Bison is in it. That's really cool. That's one of my favorite colors as well. Oh my god, wait. No, they have 2 versions. They have pink and they have purple. Pink and purple Bison. Orange Bison. White. That's, which version was white? That was Hyper Fighting. The alternate color in Hyper Fighting. What the hell is that? That's completely new. Wow, look at this Bison. Black and, like, beige Bison. This is cool. There's different colors. I'm gonna probably start with the blue.
Oh, for God's
Let's take a look at
sake.
the alternate colors for costume 1. All white. Ooh, that's a good one. Purple pants.
She's asking, did I pause OBS? No. Phil has not paused OBS once. He just, it's been non-stop. Basically, he had it on record, did a podcast, and I stopped recording for the podcast. He's not paused it properly, no. So the OBS has not been paused once.
Like a dirty ape. Oh, that's hideous. The pink, doesn't fit at all. Oh, all yellow, that's hideous too. Oh, the green's okay. The blue is nice. Yeah, I mean, I like classic Bison better. We're gonna start with the blue. All right. What country is Bison from? None. No one knows because he's a body jumping entity, so no one actually knows where he originally is from. His country was by default Thailand because that was where the boss fight happened in Street Fighter 2, but that's not where he's actually from. No one knows where he is, his ethnicity, or anything. Yeah. Okay, so now, how do you do this? Controls? No. How do you set what you guys are talking about? Title settings? Oh. Here we go. Wish you could play it. It didn't play his color, though. I wish I want that, but it doesn't have color, which sucks. Which effect should Bison have? Lightning, probably. That's pretty cool. I like the lightning. These are the new ones. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best one. Color? Does it have purple? Oh, that's good. The red is really nice. Yeah, I like the red. Look at that. Oh, that's sweet.
Here comes a new challenger.
Pretty cool.
Now, fight a new rival.
All of these, they're all good.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Pretty cool. What's up, guys? What's up, everyone who's joining here? Literally, Street Fighter 5 is the worst one, right? Literally the worst fucking one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Shit. Street Fighter 1. Yeah. I'll go with Street Fighter 2 for now. I like that. Any new titles? I haven't looked at my titles in so long. I have no idea what titles I even had. I probably unlocked a ridiculous amount, right? Like the classic versus. Who doesn't like that, right? Classic versus.
Suffering. We're
These are all characters
suffering.
specific down here. A year of Street Fighter 6. Oh, that's freaking bosses, right? Like boss style characters. Yeah.
Boss.
What the fuck is this supposed to be? What are we looking at? It's another Street Fighter. What is this? What are we looking at here? The fuck? It's like an anime face. I'm just going right back to the one that I like. I'm going right back to the classic versus. There. Did it work? Hopefully it worked. How do I select? There we go. M. Bison. The blue Bison. M. Bison. Okay. Alright, we got it working. We're gonna do a tutorial for Bison, right? Is it trained? Oh, character guide. There we go. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, everyone. It is released.
He is recording. There it is. He started recording right there. That's a guaranteed record if I ever fucking saw one. And let's say, so, oh, damn. I mean, part of me's like fucking glad that fucking didn't go on, but then I fucking go. We had 3 free spaces, 2 for bosses, 1 for likes. So,
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
and sadly we were 2 away. We didn't get the free space for burps or snorts, so sadly we were not able to get the full house. Very close, but just 2 shy. So there you go. It is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bugged bingo mechanics. I said this on yesterday's, at the end of yesterday's stream. I'm tempted to go for a smaller card on Friday to try and tweak the circumstances in our favour, because it feels like Phil is being a bit of a bitch to us right now lately, and denying us bingos and full houses. I mean, it feels like I don't want to cheat, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I kind of want to tweak. When's the last time we had a full house? It feels like it's been a while. You know, it feels like it's been a wee while since we got to fucking celebrate a victory. I don't know. We might just have a normal, because you know, Friday special guest as well. We'll have marbles, not shit, you know. But yeah, we'll see what happens on Friday. And remember, I'm joined by a special guest on Friday. Brad Burning shall be joining me, hopefully anyway, if they can make it for the stream on Friday. And I think Sunday, I might be wrong, D-Dog, but correct me if I'm wrong, is it this coming Sunday that you're dragging a Vega along to bingo? And we're gonna, the 2 of you are gonna appear on bingo and the Sunday podcast, the Sunday bingo as well. Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, and yeah, can the spuds? You're right. It is marbles on Friday. Just we're going to have a little marble race, and we're going to try and complete. We're going to try and add $10 to the bingo prize on Friday, just because it's a Friday fun session and all that jazz. And Dido's confirmed Dingo is coming. Not sure about the baby, but Sunday, yes. I actually see Dido. I asked Aviga because you're bad at asking Aviga these things. I asked him. I asked him on Discord like the other day. Let me find my conversation with him. I was like, I assume you know that D-Dog's dragging you to bingo on Sunday, and Aviga says, I heard. So he's aware. He is aware that Sunday is he's meant to be coming along to bingos. So yeah, hopefully he can make it as well, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's go to live DSP, shall we, and see how he's doing. Well, he's not gained a single tip. He's not gained a single tip since starting recording, although maybe he's just too hyper-focused in training mode. His focus is entirely on his training mode only and all that shit, you know? And look at him training against... He's training against his one weakness. somebody doing a lot of jumps in front of him. He is training against his one big massive weakness that he cannot fucking combat against when he's playing people online. Then randomly jumping in front of him, completely throwing him off. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Phil's had a very productive stream in terms of, like, you know, like, he got a lot of money and all that shit. Don't worry, guys. The money's gone. He had his break before starting the gameplay, and that money will be long gone. As you all know by now. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. That's just
So, there's the juggle, so anytime you launch that.
Who fucking cares? That's a preview of the fucking thumbnail for Friday. But anyway, there we go. I am going to wrap things up with good old otters. Oh, otters, why didn't we have otters earlier on? God damn it, this is a brutal. They're getting fed. They're getting fed, the wee bastards. Look at them. Oh, fantastic stuff indeed. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics and all that jazz. I certainly hope you enjoyed yourselves regardless. We couldn't get a full house today, but we're going to certainly try our best to get one on Friday. So yeah, Friday I'm back, some more bingo antics. Hopefully Brad Bunny's joining me. There'll be no bingo on Saturday because I don't usually do Saturdays, you know. Fuck it. And on Sunday I will have a bingo and hopefully joined by D-Dog and Daviga for that little Sunday session. But I certainly hope you enjoy your day off from Phil's antics and shenanigans and all that jazz for tomorrow. I'm going to live redirect you. Is Broside Phil still alive? Is Broside Phil still alive, or is he? Because I know he was live streaming as well. Let me check. Let me check. Where is he? Where is the wee bastard? Is he not streaming anymore? The wee bastard. He ended stream 58 seconds ago. I was going to live redirect that wee dick. You wee bro. You just raided me. I was going to fucking raid you, you wee prick. Ah, fuck it. I guess we'll just fucking... By the way, I didn't realise that Broside Phil raided me because I got no... I don't know why, I don't get notifications. I got no notification on my stream telling me I got raided. So, I only found out, you know, that Broside Phil raided us because of you guys talking about it in chat. I didn't get any notification. I don't know why. I used to get notifications for that, but it doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, for whatever reason I can't fucking see notifications. But yeah, I guess I'll redirect you to Dark Days Mirror. Well, we'll redirect to Dark Days Mirror. Fuck it, bro. I mean, I seen him streaming as well, and I thought I'll fucking redirect to him when I'm done. I'll be nice and not jazz. I'll throw a bunch of bingo people his way while he's streaming. Didn't realise that the Broside Phil also just said fuck this shit, I'm out. But there you go. That was a brutal fucking podcast. Anyway, guys, I will be back on Friday for some more bingo antics. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy Phil's day off and not shit. Enjoy. I assume that being said, we'll be doing the usual kind of stuff tomorrow. If you want to check them out, keep an eye on the Tractor channel, see who's all doing what. I'm doing fuck all basically. I'm just gonna fucking enjoy the peace and quiet, I guess. You know, I need a fucking break from Phil after the fucking last couple of days. It feels like he's fried my brain more than usual, and there's not much to fucking fry to begin with. But guys, as I said, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to end how I always end, by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But until Friday, guys, hope you all have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and your Thursday. And yeah, catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money,
and it's gone. Just gone like that.